strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', ho poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gat? It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you scared, you're supposed to. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Over Henny and skunk? On some brand new we in shit, beating down pump. Bitches in the back looking righteous. In a tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Blunts in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and we're smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another punch, but a Heineken. Niggas start to low down like kids got choked out, blows were stoned, and a fucking fight broke out. Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean? Get a busy drunk
Ooh. Oh my God. What time is it again? Welcome back, everybody, to the Wingnut Roundup this time for March of 2026. How is everybody doing out there? Hello. My name is Jeff Holiday. I will be your host on our adventure for 3 hours. Improv, no nets. Also, it's my fucking birthday in 3 days. In 3 days, it's my birthday. I turned 27 for the... I lost track of how many times I've turned 27. Also, I got this shirt from my kid. He got me a Skinny Puppy shirt, and it is absolutely sweet and wonderful, and I love it, and it's great. And all of a sudden, my dog has decided to go completely apeshit. No, the studio looks a little bit different today. It's because there's a couch. There's a couch rather than me standing up at my danger cart, which is effectively what I call the thing that has all of my shit on, which is pushed over there. And the reason why there's a couch, not for any other reason or laziness, is because it's my birthday. It's my birthday roundup, and I am I'm a princess. I'm a princess, and princess needs a princess couch. And so princess will be lounging. We'll see... It's a casting couch. No. Don't let JD Vance in the studio. Agreed. Absolutely. Hi, baby. Hi. Welcome to the show, my co-host, Penny Holiday. Hi, baby. You gonna take your seat? You gotta take your seat. I know. No. You can't wear that crown. It's not gonna fit on you. Here, come here. Up here. Opa. Good girl. Yes, hello. So, a round of applause for Penny Holiday, everybody. And we're gonna have ourselves a cozy Wingnut Roundup. We'll see how often I can stay seated when I get fucking heated. And as soon as I start ingesting only the finest, only the finest of Kooks, champagne. Fuck off, laptop. Stop messaging me. Stop sending me notifications. For my birthday, we're doing champagne. Yep. Opa! Oh, no, Penny. It's all right. Come here. That's a very, very good super chat. I enjoy that quite a lot. It's good. All right, so we're going to pour ourselves a little bit of beverage, and we're going to chat a little bit before we get started on this roundup. It has been quite a month. Don't know about you, but it's very easy to get mired into the dog shit of the world and to get a little run down by it. But, we're here. We're here. We're going to have some fun. We've got 3 hours ahead of us to watch some crazy batshit. So we're going to make the best of it. You and I, together, cozy, inviting me into your room, into your home, with your family. Anyway, champagne. Oh, it was a free couch. I don't care if I spill fucking champagne all over it. Who cares? Opa. All right. Good. Get that out of the way. So we have a lot of interesting Wingnut news this month, and we're gonna get to a lot of it. We'll get to all of it. Fuck said it that way. We're gonna get to all of it. But it's like some of it is sad, some of it is funny, some of it is interesting. But there has been a lot of strange developments with Wingnuts. Now, the thing that's crazy out of no champagne flute. Okay. You know what? Pause. Bookmark. Funny thing about me and champagne flutes is I have this problem that if I am having a very good time and I'm drinking champagne out of a champagne flute, I fucking break it. Something hard. It doesn't matter. So champagne flutes and martini glasses do not survive around me. They just don't. They absolutely don't. I won't do it in somebody's house, but if I'm like camping or, in public for some reason drinking a martini in a CVS parking lot, like that shit's getting broken. It's just getting broken. I don't make the rules. I am a man of my own means. I am a very specific animal. I have impulses. You just can't tell me what to do.
Happy birthday, Jeff. And happy Trans Day of Visibility.
Hey!
I'm being extra visible by applying to go back to college in my 40s so I can escape the AI hell in my current career. Much love, trans rights, and skinny puppy rocks.
Aw, fuck yeah, absolutely. Hey, I've been hoping everything's been going good with you, especially because of the updates you've been sending us throughout the months. Hope things are going really well, and good on you for going back to college. That's awesome. Yeah, happy Trans Day of Visibility. And you're damn right, Skinny Puppy rocks. Skinny Puppy's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know what happened to me, but I got this T-shirt yesterday because my kid got it for me for my birthday, and I immediately just started listening to David Bowie. I don't know why. I was like, God, I fucking love Skinny Puppy. I haven't listened to the entire Black Star album in like a few months. I don't know. Anyway, going back to what we were talking about with the Wingnut news. Oddly enough, most of the Wingnuts that I tend to keep an eye on, most of them do not want to talk about what's going on with the war in Iran. Isn't that weird? And I wonder if that's because they don't really know how they're supposed to like respond to it yet. They're all kind of like staring around at each other across the way in like the Wingnut meeting room, like, wait, which side do we stand on this? How do we touch? There's one exception, and we'll get to it early. But I'm shocked that it took this long. So anyway, I have like this all set up. It's so cozy. This is so fucking ridiculous. So here, check this out. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Like I don't have to move. Look at how fucking princess I am right now. This is amazing. So somebody clued me into something great. We're going to start with this because I think we're probably gonna go back to it a few times. But Ed Citronelli, fan of the pod, Ed Citronelli, has a 24/7 live exorcism channel where he is sending fire prayers against demons. So let's check in. Let's click on live. Here, let's do this.
I said reporting altar. Put it now, oh. Let's go. Reporting altar. Otherwise, I won't tell you what it is, oh. Huh? Reporting altar. You don't understand English.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
live.
now we're going. And with the wrong relationship, let that drop.
Yay.
Backfire. Any drop they set against you, so you can make the wrong choice. Wrong choice with people, the wrong choice with friends, the wrong choice with decision making. Let that trap catch its own owner. Let that trap catch its own owner. Yeah, that trap is not gonna trap you. That trap is not gonna trap trap you. I set the trap of the
Is he saying wait for the drop?
witches.
Nah, I've been fooled by that way too many times at EDM concerts. Thank you.
I prophesy to somebody. I speak to somebody. That trap they set against you at work so that you can fall and lose your job. That person that put that trap against you, they will fall in their own trap and they will be the one that will be fired from that job. Lebrakatayabata, lebreketekete, lebrakatayababandirebasata, lekayosota, olebrosa.
I always wonder how these people don't have like fucking aneurysms. It's absolutely wild to me. It's so crazy. Also, I should make sure like all of those things are turned on, like CloudBot. Is CloudBot on now? Yeah, CloudBot's on now. I don't even remember if like it's been 1 week since you looked at me. I don't have easy ways to test like certain aspects before I go live. One of the reasons why the studio looks so fucking bananas right now is because everything is really wildly in flux. I'm building a dedicated streaming PC, low end, because the only thing I use this studio for anymore is just the Roundup and when I watch my soap opera stream on Twitch. Everything else that I might have an impulse to stream, I'll probably be doing from somewhere else. So I'm going to be like redesigning this whole fucking space for doing other shit. And it's just bananas. So I don't know. But when I do that, I'm also going to have to figure out like, do I still need to pay for Streamlabs $19 a month? And should I even be doing that? I don't know. But yeah, no, this 24/7, 24 fucking 7. What is how like I can't see right now. I don't have my glasses. But if we go back like 10 hours ago, in
your life, whoever is uttering curses against your progress, against your future, against your children, against your marriage, so that you won't be married, so that your marriage will fail, let that curse.
What the fuck does that mean?
That witchcraft curse that they are sending, that witchcraft arrow that they are firing at you, go back to sender. Go back to sender.
All right, what soap opera? Yeah, we watch the old NBC soap opera Passions about once a month or so. Usually it's on like the first Saturday of the month. We have been doing it on Sundays, but we're gonna move it back to Saturdays because my work schedule changed. Yeah, this is.
Go back to sender. Thank you for your people. Thank you for your people, Lord.
Okay. Anyway, this is what online ministry, deliverance ministry, like is reduced to is 24/7 prayer stuff, hoping for like. Is he getting super chats? I don't even know if he's getting super chats for this shit. It's obviously a grift to try and make money, which, hey, I respect the hustle. But at some point, this has got to be like a loop, right? It has to be. It has to be a loop. Like he pops on every few hours or so and like does like an hour of like actual reading. Then it goes back to this where he's just like losing his shit. It's got to be. It has to be. At least it's demons, not something else they blame for their problems. That's true. I mean, okay. Objectively speaking, it is better if weird, crazy, fucked up religious fundamentalists blame demons rather than blame like, the gays or the trans or the blacks or whatever. It's way better if they're like, it's demons. Demons. Now they can still use demons as an excuse to act racist or homophobic or transphobic or whatever. Like they could totally do that. Never underestimate a fundamentalist's ability to still abuse people regardless of how much they've squirreled themselves into a corner of hatred on something that seems benign. That's like the law of Jeff number 15. Yeah, we'll make that one 15. That sounds pretty good. Anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, shit. Fragile says Pillow Princess Jeff. That's right. Although, to be fair, unfortunately, I never get to be the Pillow Princess. I'm a very giving person. Never mind. Fuck it. Don't listen to me. I don't want to talk about that right now. Next up, we do, a Wingnut update, and this one is really interesting. So if you are a longtime viewer of the Wingnut Roundup, you know that there's a lot of standbys that I always try and check in with and like hopefully find something once a month where we can like kind of see where they're at, if they're evolving, if they're changing, they're getting better, they're getting worse, whatever. we have not seen Remedy H for a while. If you guys don't remember, Remedy H is brothers and sisters, ancestral wisdom is brother wisdom, come in here, come in here. The God, what would he call? He called like basically anybody who wasn't black. He called these horrible racist names. He talked about how he's like the original Atlanteans and blah 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 blah. Well, he hasn't posted in a while, and I found out why. The video that he posted originally stating why he hadn't been around, he removed, but this guy saved it. So we're gonna watch a little bit of this. This is a little bit of a bummer, but for the sake of the roundup, where we do pay attention to people and like how they evolve, we should probably watch this real quick.
6 hours ago, he was missing for 2 months, and this is the new Remedy H. Let's check it out. Let's listen to what he got to say.
Brothers and sisters, what's going on, Brother Wisdom? I know you've been missing me for a couple months. I was in the hospital. I had a stroke.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I had a stroke. I was in ICU for 2.5 weeks. I was in a sick unit. The doctor told me, he says, you were near death. He says, I've never had someone who had a stroke and was near death, and 2 months later they're talking to me, carrying on the conversation. I'll tell you something.
So, I don't know what he's talking about with that. I mean, strokes happen all the time, and I don't know what he means by that. But it sounds like he was in the hospital for 2 months. That's a bad stroke. That is a massive stroke. That's like a Fetterman, John Fetterman changes from a fucking Democrat who gives a shit about people to a hardcore fucking MAGA cheerleader type of stroke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's bananas. That's crazy.
While I was there in the hospital, I was being trained. I was being trained for real. I had a lot of hatred in my heart for other species.
Yep.
I had a lot of malice. I wanted to see other people dead.
He did.
But what I didn't realize was that I had judgment being placed on me.
You heard what he just said? He's saying it right now. There is no place on New Earth for hatred. It's a program, racism. It's a program, and these programs
I don't know what that means,
are
but
dead.
Life itself is the judge, the jury, prosecutor, the executor. That's what life is.
okay.
That's what life is. Life is the everything. Everything that we do is recorded in life, from the things of our heart, the things that we think, things that we want to do. I was fortunate, and I have a lot of gratitude for life, because life did not see forth to execute me.
Okay.
Because I've helped so many brothers and sisters to go to a higher level.
Well, okay, hang
Okay.
on. Okay, I don't know.
Nobody cast a spell on me. No one came out of me.
No, I'm not gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna make a joke. Nope. No.
This was me, and life taught me that everything we do is recorded in life.
That's right.
The littlest things that we think nobody sees, life sees. Life, and when it comes down for life to give judgment, life doesn't need witnesses. You say, well, you can go ask my cousin, didn't I do this, did I do this? Life doesn't need witnesses. Life doesn't need a defense attorney. Life is the prosecutor. the judge, the jury, the executor. Life basically decision. Life is very energy.
All right. Anyway, I'll spare the rest of it. Basically, he is has had his eyes opened, and now is trying to pull away from his rather violent racist rhetoric, and that's pretty amazing. That's pretty wild. It's I want to say it shouldn't have to take a stroke for somebody to have some self-reflection and realize they're being like pretty hateful. That maybe just for the sake of our own beings, we should look at ourselves and examine our lives and figure out if we're being hateful, and why, and where it's coming from, and if these people actually ever did anything harmful to you. If your entire worldview requires you to hate somebody, that is a poor worldview. Good on that blood clot or whatever. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, as long as this is gonna allow him to live a more happy, less hateful life, then at least there's some positive that comes from it. I don't wish the dude any ill will, but it also means that if he keeps up with it, then there probably won't be that many more appearances of him on the Wingnut Roundup. Somebody who would just say we are from starseeds and we're aliens and Atlanteans and that sort of thing. Like, sometimes that's kind of funny. But the reason why I put him on the Roundup is because he was wildly racist, and it was very, very nutty. So we'll see if he actually ever shows up again in the Roundup. But I do hope healing for him and his family. Yeah, that's interesting. You see, this is the thing. The Roundup is an anthropological examination of wingnuts through a long period of time, as well as a reason for us all to get together and shoot the shit and be ridiculous and whatever. But there is an anthropology that's happening here, and that's like the latest iteration of what happened with Remedy H. Hope he's doing better soon. Homeboy looks rough as fuck though. Rough. Oof. Yeesh. How about you guys? You guys hanging in there? You doing okay with the crazy state of the world? It's been a little bananas. I remember, so right now, because we're Americans and we're so easily inconvenienced by things and my gas prices are super high, which is a bitch. It sucks. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot more that we could be worrying about in the world, but gas prices do suck. But I thought it was rather amusing because I was hanging out with somebody, and they're like, well, gas prices are pretty shit, but you have a motorcycle, so you have much better gas mileage. I started giggling really, really hard. And they're like, why is that funny? I'm like, well, how much do you get per gallon in your car there? And they had like a 4-door, random ass car. I don't remember what it was. And they're like, 29, 30 miles per gallon. Like, my bike gets 26. I drive a souped up piss missile, dude. I drive a hyper sport bike. That thing does not get good gas mileage. I'm sorry. I am not driving around on a fuel economy vehicle. I'm on a death machine on 2 wheels, okay? Sorry. No. Oh, did I see your text? Yes, I saw your text. I haven't gotten a chance to reply to you. Our next passion project that we're going to be doing next Saturday is going to be different, but you are invited, Banana. Absolutely. Yeah. Is it okay to hate Nazis? Nazis aren't people, so yeah, you can hate Nazis. Yeah, absolutely. I don't ride a Harley. Well, okay, so here's the deal. During the summer months, I get paid to ride Harley Davidsons, right? But I don't own a Harley Davidson because I can't afford the maintenance for a fucking Harley Davidson. I ride the fuck out of them. I probably ride in a year. I put more miles on a Harley Davidson than most Harley riders do in 10 years. I ride the fuck out of Harley Davidsons. I know the fuck out of those goddamn bikes. I do not own one, nor do I want to own one. That is not what I ride when I get home. When I get home, I ride a fucking Honda Super Blackbird. That's my jam. That's my girl. She's a fucking death machine. Mwah. No fucking notes. Love that fucking bike. Anyway, so am I coming to Lunar Fair? Okay, that's not actually going to happen. I'm going to be on tour until the 4th of May. So no, I'm not going to make it to Lunar Fair. I'm sorry. Have we finished Passions? Not even close. Not even close. And yes, I did get the Super Blackbird fixed up. I did. I ended up having to take her to a shop, as much as I'm ashamed to admit it. I could not do the repairs that I wanted to do on my own. So, getting back to something that we were talking about a little bit earlier, that there aren't really a whole lot of wingnuts talking out about the war in Iran. There is one, and I'm gonna show it to you now. And he's a relatively new to the Wingnut Roundup wingnut, and that is Number Master. Number Master is pissed off, and I am fucking here for it, boy.
Did you guys see this? The Mexican people burned a statue of Baal in front of the U.S.
Viva la
Embassy in
Mexico!
Mexico. Just like the Iranian people burned a statue of Baal. Because why? Because the governments are the occult of Baal. Do you understand me? The people know that this is a satanic battle. This is not World War III, country against country. This is another satanic battle designed to kill the good people. All wars are occult wars.
Okay. I get where he's coming from. I mean, listen, I don't think Satan's real, obviously, but like I'm getting the vibe. I'm getting the vibe, and I'm cool with it. Very anti-war. I'm down, dude. I don't like war either. Let's go.
All wars are designed to kill the good people. That's what they did with Tartaria, World War I, World War II, the French Revolution. That was all used to destroy Tartaria. And now, this World War III they're starting with Iran, that they started for no fucking reason whatsoever, it's going to come to the American shores, people. So join us. We have 13,700 people here that want to expose the occult. We must expose the occult. Do you know who the occult of Baal is?
Okay, before you get to it, I just mentioned, for some reason, Number Master has put 67 on Operation Epic Fury. So, Operation Epic 6, fucking kill me.
It's the Illuminati. It's the Freemasons. That's the cult of Baal. And the people know it. That's why the people in Mexico burned an effigy of Baal. That's why the people in Iran burned an effigy of Baal. When is America going to burn some effigies of Baal?
Let's do it.
This is not
Let's
a
fucking
war
do
against
it.
the United States or China.
No, look, okay, I'm on board with this shit. I don't even give a fuck, like, why we do it. It doesn't matter to me. Building a giant fucking demonic effigy and burning it in the middle of like a major metropolitan area sounds based as fuck. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. I'm so into it. I love the idea of things being so much more like shaken up and not sanitized, like making sure that we have all of our permits and that we're going to have this massive fucking protest with all of the people. It's like cordoned off, and all the cops know about it, and all the city councilmen know about it. We're all going to do this march and make sure the cameras are all on that and that sort of. Fuck that. That's not a fucking protest. It's a fashion parade. Fuck you. Sorry. It is important for people to show up, but I'm like, oh, the anarchist in me, the old school anarchist in me from way too long ago, I don't want to tell you how many years, is just screaming that we need to burn effigies. Yes, Number Master. Yes, I'm so into it. I'm down. I'm with you.
Or Russia or Iran. These countries are all cult of Baal. And it is the people that must rise up against the cult of Baal. And how do we do it? All we have to do is expose them. Expose them, expose them, expose them, and the cult of Baal will fall. Satan's kingdom will divide and fall. So, join us. Sign, share, and promote the Full Disclosure Act every single day. Do you understand what I'm saying? We have to let the occult know that they're busted. And that's some clothes. Some Lethal 22 clothes like this shirt right here.
Wait.
What a great shirt, huh? Because why? Because secrecy is slavery. And the only way these occults can function is in secrecy. That is what occult means. It means
So buy my shirt. You're kind of losing me on that one right now, buddy. And also, don't look, we're the good guys, okay? We, the Illuminati, are actually the good guys. You gotta be you have to understand. We of the Illuminatus, we're with you. We're not down with all this shit. Boo war, boo. Up with the Illuminati. I'm gonna confuse the fuck out of some people with that one. Is this just I haven't seen the rest of this. I don't know if this is a commercial or not. I hope it's not. Let's see.
secrecy. So, congratulations, people of Mexico. Congratulations, people of Iran, stepping up and telling people what the real war is. The war is against the secret societies. And I know most of you folks are in the secret society. And guess what? It's coming. 109 times in history, the people have risen up and they've fucking eliminated the cult of Baal. Okay? They eat children. They rape children. They steal children. They tax the shit out of you. They cause war. They poison the food. It is all the cult of Baal, and we all know who the...
I wonder if this quack actually knows that Baal is an opposing deity, or if he's another goof who thinks it's a demon. He thinks it's a demon. That's all. He thinks it's a demon, obviously. Yeah, 100%. I just realized we haven't had Jillian on the Roundup in so long, and my transition is still like an ocean of piss, and me writing Jillian as a great white buffalo. I always loved the idea of doing a transition on this show. Like, do you remember the old school Transformers cartoon? And they had a stinger transition. It was the best. And it just like flipped over one of the like Autobot or the Decepticon. Like, I always wanted to do that with like the fucking Illuminati symbol. I thought that'd be fucking dope. But yeah, it might be time for a new transition. Not with sounds though. That sounds obnoxious. You miss Jillian? You know, the thing is, Jillian doesn't make content anymore. Jillian just posts like some fucking cracked out Karen on Facebook and just shares like hardcore MAGA shit now, which is weird because she was anti-MAGA for a while, but you know, Jillian doesn't actually believe anything. I think she's got ADD, like hardcore. She just drifts into the dumbest shit just over and over and over in rapid succession. It's fucking crazy. Every time I think I have a hook into what she believes now, because I pay attention to her. I do keep an eye on Jillian. I do every month. Every month I keep an eye on her just to see what she's doing, just to make sure she's not going to pop back up again, along with a few other people. And yeah, no, I have no idea. She's like a ferret. She's like a fucking ferret. Yeah, she's kind of MAGA now. Yeah, for sure. Man, people really like this Skinny Puppy shirt. Hell yeah, dude. Skinny Puppy is one of my... So, okay, here, before we get into the next video, let's do a story time. So, a million years ago, I'm not really that afraid of, like, telling people how old I am. I'm going to be turning 44 in 3 days. Yes, this is my birthday roundup, if you weren't here at the beginning. So I'm turning 44 in a few days, and one of my earliest memories, and I have a notoriously bad memory about my early childhood, but I had an older brother who is dead now. He died of COVID, and he was 12 years older than me. When I was just old enough to get my first job, which was a paper route, he had moved back home because of whatever that he was doing, and it just didn't work out. You know, whatever. I don't want to speak too ill of him because he's dead now. I used to speak pretty ill of him before. My brother was not a very good person. But when I was, you know, a young kid, he wasn't nearly as bad, and he would drive me around for my paper route. And in 1988, this is before the paper route, but in 1988, the very first release of Pretty Hate Machine came out, and I heard it before it had wide release the next year because my brother was really into early industrial music. At the same time, he was really into Skinny Puppy, including Skinny Puppy Rabies. And that continued when I would do my paper route. And so early in the morning, some of my earliest formative memories is me driving around early in the morning, riding around with my brother in my brother's piece of shit Geo Metro, delivering papers, listening to Skinny Puppy. By the time I was 9 years old, the first song I had memorized the lyrics to was Chainsaw by Skinny Puppy. After that was The Gambler by Kenny Rogers because my mom played that on repeat. I have loved Skinny Puppy my whole fucking life. And one of the best concerts I ever went to was when they finally came back together in the early 2000s. I was front and center at their very first show in Portland, Oregon, dead center, right up against the fucking barricade, staring at Skinny Puppy playing for the first time that I could actually see them live. And it was mind-blowing. It was the coolest fucking thing in the world. Love that fucking band. Love that fucking band. Yeah, good shit. Very, very into it. Anyway, that's my story time. I am old. Sorry for my loss. What, my brother? I don't care. I mean, you know, the thing is, when I think back on like the situation with my brother passing away with COVID, the only thing that I actually mourn is that he might have eventually had the opportunity to become like a good person, and that is no longer possible. I'll mourn that, but that's as much as you're gonna get out of me. It is what it is. I don't think anybody should be obligated to just automatically love their family just because they're family. That sounds toxic as fuck. Anyway, let's watch some Spirit Box.
Chuck, I don't know if you're here with us tonight. I do have the SFI1 enabled if you're strong enough to come through on this right away.
Oh, I wasn't going to be strong enough, but you have the SFI1. Oh, okay, I guess I will come through then. This is him channeling Chuck Norris.
I haven't tried out with the Astral Wave yet.
Am I a doctor? Yes, I am a doctor. Just over in there, I have my doctorate in divinity. I am actually Doc Holliday. Yep.
Just to warm up the device. But if you're here with us and you're willing to speak, your fans and the world watching are just begging to know that you're doing okay on the other side, Chuck.
Forget this is new. And Fahrenheit. Down, see me. I'd blow grateful to in shop. Hey, whoa,
Hey, slow it down.
yeah, you know.
That sounds exactly like Chuck Norris. I don't know about you guys. Like, I know Chuck Norris quite well, and that sounds exactly like Chuck Norris. Yeah. Doesn't it sound just like Penny? Does it sound like Chuck Norris? Penny just said, "Whatever you say, just keep petting me. I don't give a fuck. It's fine. It's cool." Ugh. No. Oh, not you, baby. You're good. You're good. Hi.
No, stop.
Now, it's somewhat of an inside joke among our followers here that I don't seem to always be familiar with a lot of the spirits that we reach out to here on the channel. But
I think they got Christopher Walken by mistake. I mean, he's not dead, but like, wow, I'm sitting here in the afterlife smoking a J with Jimi Hendrix. You calling me up, filling my head full of so much fucking noise. I don't know. I'm gonna have to stab you in the face with a goddamn soldering iron. It's not the best, but it's fine.
I can't say that this time around. I have known of Chuck Norris, and I've had the privilege of seeing some of his amazing performances before, and so taking that into consideration, my heart is just absolutely aching tonight just to have to come to grips with the reality of things and just accept that Chuck's no longer here with us in the physical anymore.
Oh no. So speaking of like the story time that I was talking about with like my brother and everything, and like how you don't have to actually feel certain ways if you don't want to about certain people. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Maybe this is kind of controversial. Fuck Chuck Norris. Fuck him. Fuck Chuck Norris. Don't give a fuck. Do not give a fuck. I will put that out there, and I am unabashed about saying that Chuck Norris can go fuck himself, and I don't care if he's dead. This is why I'm okay with him exploiting his death on this one. This is the first time I'm okay with somebody exploiting somebody's death on these fucking Chandler. I mean, don't get me wrong, these people are still shitheads, but like whatever. Play. We know you had gin for my bud. What?
Chuck, I remember seeing in the media the other day that you were admitted, I believe, to a hospital in Hawaii after
Fuck Chuck Norris didn't
was described by some.
Hang on. Fuck Chuck Norris, didn't he protest gay marriage rights? Yeah, no, it wasn't just that he protested gay marriage. Chuck campaigned for people in ridiculously hardcore homophobic anti-gay fucking legislation. Chuck Norris hated gay people. He fucking hated gay people, and he had no problem telling people that that's exactly what he thought, what he believed. He was a fucking homophobe. Fuck Chuck Norris. Dude sucked. Don't get me wrong. Amazing martial artist. Amazing. But that his talent in martial arts did not extend to him being actually a decent human being. He can go fuck himself.
As a sudden and freak incident. Now, I say that because at the time of filming this session, the official cause of that omission hasn't been publicized yet. But could you possibly tell us, Chuck, from your perspective, what happened to you and just what led to what we know to be true today?
I think my favorite part of these videos, specifically the Cody ITC videos, is Cody, his way of talking is so fucking obnoxious. It is the most grating, shitty, lame fucking way to... Chuck, can you tell us, like... Oh, my God. He's like the Grammer Worm Tongue of fucking channeling videos. What a fucking sleazy, nasty dude. Blech.
Chuck, you had crossed
That sounds crazy.
over
Okay. So let's take a hypothetical here, because like all of these channeling videos that they like channel dead people, it's on the presupposition that there's an afterlife, right? But then if you accept the idea that there is an afterlife, you have to accept that there's rules for the afterlife, right? And if we're taking the evidence of these spirit boxes, which we shouldn't because they're stupid and they're bullshit, as evidence of something that's real, then Chuck sounds like if he had dementia in real life, he has dementia in the afterlife. What if the mental conditions that you were experiencing when you were alive, when you passed away, carry on into the afterlife? Isn't that a hideous idea? Isn't that a terrifying concept? Like, Jesus Christ, wouldn't that would be awful? Like, I don't, when we get into the conversation of like life after death, we make certain suppositions because we do them, and we do these in ways to make ourselves feel better. Like, well, when we're dead, we'll be like, young again. Well, why? Why? Where is that said? Where is that even like necessarily written about? Or we'll be completely mentally intact and be like having this sense of contentment. Okay, Well, at what era of your life? When you were 20, when you were 30, when you were 40, when you were 50, when you were old? Many people who lived to very long advanced ages say that they were happiest when they were at their oldest. At what era do we get to experience eternity forever in paradise? And what kind of person are we supposed to be? The whole thing sounds like a bunch of convoluted fucking coping mechanism to me. Like it's weird. Like I just don't know, man. It's very strange. And if you look at other different cultures and like how they view their afterlives, you know, there are huge affronts that you can do culturally, because if you desecrate a corpse, then their afterlife is desecrated in the afterlife by the same metric. Like it doesn't always have to be this like sweet and saccharine fucking fairy tale ending. Like it could be pretty fucking horrific. We'll all be heads in a jar like Futurama. I like that one. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. What terrifying thought. Pretty sure some of the afterlives are like that in certain folklores or religions. So, you know, fat elf for my grandma. Oh, no. She's not going to remember shit in the afterlife. Well, that just means every day is going to be a new adventure for her, right? You know? It is what it is. Do I want to keep watching this? No, I don't. I don't want to keep watching this video. I think I only put this video on just so I could talk about how much I think Chuck Norris is a giant piece of shit. Yeah, that's the entire fucking reason. Also, tiara break. We gotta put on our crown one more time. So this crown, it's a little busted up. I really gotta figure out how to fucking fix this thing. This crown is actually a legit prop from NBC's Passions. This is like a fucking prop that we won on eBay that was in the show. We haven't gotten to the episode where we get to see this tiara in action. Tiara, it's a fucking crown. We haven't seen that episode yet. But I am looking forward to it. It is heavy. It's like made out of pewter. That's a god-awful fucking prop. So uncomfortable. I think Juliet Mills ends up wearing it. I pity her poor neck after having to film with that thing on. Fucking awful. Futurama is great. I'm not supposed to be asking questions, just believe, except when it's science, then you're supposed to just be asking questions. Oh, right. My bad. I don't have to do anything. It's my birthday roundup. I can do whatever I want. I'm princess. Kiss my ass. Look, I'll even put my feet up. Here, check this shit out. Ready for this? Ready? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm doing the rest of the show just like this. I might take a nap in the middle of it. It's fine. We're good. We're totally good. No, I can't do this. All right, here we go.
There is an ancient sect of monks known as the Cathars, and they figured out how to reverse your age with a breathing technique. Now, this is very important because the church actually tried to take them out to keep this a secret. It's known as Endora.
Okay, so there is a secret society of monks known as the Cathars, and the Cathars knew how to do a technique, an ancient technique, in order to live forever. And she, somehow, this lady has the ancient catheter technique of immortality, and she's going to teach it to us, okay? So how's Iran? I don't know. Ask Iran. I never looked more American. Yeah. At least show feet. I'm not showing any feet. Listen, if you want to see my Uggo fucking Piggly Wigglies, you got to at least give me $20. I am not fucking stripping my dirty little fucking fuck piggies for you for anything less than $20. You can kiss my ass. Anyway, let's learn about how the catheters lived forever.
The technique is breathing in for 7 seconds, you hold it for 7 seconds, and you breathe out. You do this 21 times a day, and it reverses your age because it tells your DNA to not only reawaken, but to start repairing itself. Give it a try.
Okay, hang on. Can I just say for 1 second? The secret to living forever is breathing? Okay, wait. Breathing. That's what it is. Breathe in for 7 seconds. Somebody timing me. Holding it for 7 seconds. And then, and you're going to live forever. Really. Ancient catheter secret. Really. If only we could test that. Wait, we can't. Because you can't prove it. Like that. God, and the smarmy, smug fucking dipshit look on this fucking asshole's face. This is a good video. This video, by the way, I think it got like 100,000 or more fucking likes on Instagram. Of fucking course it did. I want to live forever. I'll breathe 7 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, then exhale. Just like the catheters. I'm going to live forever. Oh, I don't know. Why didn't Chuck Norris know the fucking catheter secret to immortality? He'd still be alive instead of talking to that dickhead Cody ITC. Fuck, I hate you. I fucking hate this shit so much. The secret to immortality. Ugh. God, it makes me so fucking furious. Shit.
I mean, not breathing will shorten your life. Also, $20, show feet.
Okay. Listen, you have a good point. And I think your point is well made. Oh, no, you can't even, like... I need to do this like Mr. Rogers. Sexy style. It's a beautiful day to show my feet. A beautiful day for a pervert. Won't you be mine? Could you be mine? My fendom. We're spending some time today, you and I. It's gonna get weird, I ain't gonna lie. Could you be mine? Will you be mine? Won't you be my fendom? Ooh. Oh, I can smell it from here. Ooh. Oh, damn. Princess has some stank. All right. Anyway, I'm all here for exercising one's free expression of sexuality and exploration. So we'll prop these dirty little birds up here. You fucking did this, Raisha. You fucking did it. So here we go. You get a whole full Monty on these fucking dirty little fuckers. Could this be a new money-making adventure for Jeff? I mean, listen. Shoe sock, incorrect? No. What? Listen. Do you need a custom video puppet on strings? You DM me. We can figure this out. All right. Anyway. Oh, God. That actually feels fucking amazing. Oh, my God. It feels so good with me. So free. So, like, it's like taking a bra off your feet. No, it's not. It is absolutely not. And I hate everything about what's happening right now. Anyway, let's keep these fuckers propped up for this next video. Here we go. Oh shit! I forgot. Okay, god damn it. I was gonna do like a big wait, hang on. We gotta wind back. Hang on. In the cold darkness of space, Space. There exists a creature who has been there at the beginning and will be there at the end. The Alpha, the Omega, the Creator, and God damn it. Okay, fuck that. Listen, he's alive. He's alive, motherfucker. He's alive. The Great Black Dragon is alive. He has risen, not from the dead, but from bed. And he has graced us with a video. In fact, he actually graced us with 3 videos. We're only going to watch one. And I'll talk about why later, but it involves the fact that April's roundup is going to be kind of short, so I'm saving those. But anyway, here we go. Time to touch back. Ooh. Ooh woo, Great Black Dragon. Ooh woo. Touch tips with the Great Black Dragon and find out what's going on with him. In a video called Telepathy: How to Use It.
For any of you that don't know me yet,
we know you.
I have some very good information for you.
Yeah.
Regarding telepathy.
Hell yeah, baby, let's go. Let's get
for
it.
all you that know me, it appears we're finally ending this nonsense of being stuck here. Anyway, a large part of me that's awake outside of the body, but not complete.
Yeah. Oh no. Hang on. If we're talking about JRASX's beard game, absolutely on point. All respect to his beard game. This is some fucking primo Santa Claus kind of shit. I don't know if I showed it before, but there is a video of him pre-beard with like the shorn face. Looks horrible. Looks absolutely horrible. His whole head looks just like a fucking weird ball sack. It's terrible. This is a good choice. This is a very good choice.
Then in my head, a couple things into my head. One of them is about a very nice lady who just started a channel, and it's called Mystic Tales, Tails.
We're gonna look at that next. Don't worry.
And she's very, very important at what's about to happen.
Is she? Is she very important at what's about to happen?
For those of you that know me and been waiting with me and everyone else, I've lost almost all my teeth. The body is just completely falling apart and shutting down because we're finally getting this over with.
You've been saying that for 6 years, bro.
Out of here. But this being the case, it was important I offer this information about telepathy, and also the nice lady behind Mystic Tales.
The nice lady behind Mystic Tales.
Tails.
Yeah.
She's very much in touch with animal essence and animal essence spirit, and nothing negative meant she's not yet aware of all the nonsense on the other side that's been going on from the beginning.
So just to recap, because this is going to be very relevant when we watch our next video. So fucking relevant. Mystic Tales, his new favorite channel, she is doing good work, but is not quite aware of how things panned out. Just so we're aware of like what he's saying. Just
Lily and
trust
I'll
me.
download
Trust
that
me.
into her as soon as I get out of here. We get started, which is right away. She helps people connect with their animals when they're gone, and so much more. But that's so important because I'm taking just over 93% of the animals with me when I leave.
And all of the greased springs.
She was not supposed to come out until right before I leave because she would have been attacked. Everything's happening relative to that as it was made to be.
You know what? That's a good point. Hang on. That's a really good point. He's going to take 93% of the animals. Penny. He's going to take 93% of the animals. But what about the 7%? Are there just like the asshole animals? Are there just like the jerk animals? I wonder if she's sleeping. She might be sleeping. No, there she is. Come here, baby. Like, is Penny 93 one of the 93%? Are you going to go with the Great Black Dragon? Are you going to go with the Great Black Dragon? Or are you staying here? Are you staying here with me? And are you my ride or die? Are you my ride or die during the apocalypse? That's what I'm curious about.
Sadly can't stay, but glad I could pop in right as you pull the dogs out. Hope you're doing well. I'll go back and rewatch when I have time. Much love.
I'm so happy to see you, Puppet on Strings. Thank you for popping in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Like, I just, it's an odd, thank you again. It's just an odd thing to say. Like, why not take all of the animals? Like, I don't know if there's such a thing as like an actual bad dog, just a badly raised dog. You know what I mean? Like, now, cats, okay, there are some fucking demon cats out there, all right? And before you cat people, before you balk, think about it for a second. You know one bad cat. Everybody knows at least one bad cat. You're like, yeah, no, actually, I don't want that cat to go to heaven either. I just want that cat to get the fuck away from me. But dogs, even like the worst dogs, are usually just misunderstood and abused and not treated well. And it's not their fault. Dogs are pure of heart. Dogs are wonderful. What about those 7%? Fuck those animals? I don't know. It's weird. You gonna stay?
Oh. So anyway, let's get to telepathy real quick. I apologize.
Okay. Penny, what do you think about
difficulty in doing any kind of video, but I finally reached the end of the rope. I love it.
Well, obviously not. You're still alive.
Telepathy. Understanding is we continually understand things better, differently, altogether new, from the energy flow that moves from the hypothalamus gland down to the heart and back. It's a constant flow of energy, just like the spirit core that goes from the upper crown down to the base at the feet.
Okay. Wait. So, oh.
And that's how we create the understanding through the feelings of the heart and putting it together in the hypothalamus gland.
I make that face when I have an ice cream headache.
Is basically using the information flowing, the frequencies flowing between the hypothalamus gland and the heart, adding to it everything else moving through the spirit core. And then it develops when you desire to speak to someone. It just you start increasing it. It's natural, and then you get ready to use it. How is it natural? If you're walking, I can't lift my head up.
It looks up to me. A dog bit off a piece of your lip when you were a baby, Static? That sucks. Okay, fuck that dog. That's part of the 7% then, I guess. Okay. All right, co-signing.
If you're walking and you decide all of a sudden you want to run, is there some kind of process you have to stop and get out some chalk and figure out something? No, you just do it.
Yeah.
Telepathy is exactly the same thing.
Okay.
The more you use your muscles lifting weights, the stronger they get.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's just a normal process.
I feel so exposed with my fucking Uggo Piggly Wigglies.
I put together some information that's at the Spiritual Foundation
dancing for you.
.com. If you go to product and go to spheres, it'll be in there right away. You'll see a picture of the new telepathy sphere, and you click on it, and then it opens up and it gives you all this information, but more precise.
Cool.
Also, now these things that Deanna sells, you know, they cost money. That's how we've kept her and me alive. But
aren't you a god? Like, aren't you? Why do you have to like? Oh my God, why do you have to sell like acrylic pyramids if you're like literally the creator of the universe? You're a god. Why do you have to shill? That poor chair. I know the chair is doing. That chair is like fucking Atlas right now. Okay, it's struggling. Let's see. As I just kind of scroll through, there's a whole lot of head holding. Oh yeah, there's more head holding. Yeah. Okay. I'm good. I think I'm good. You guys good? I think we're good. Genuinely shocked that it has that URL, the Spiritual Foundation. He's been at this for forever. So JRISX, he has been in the Wingnut space and the super soldier space for a long time. If you never got a chance to see it, there is, if you search for JRAARAESX and James Rink, there's an entire video. We played it on the Roundup a while back of them like driving around to classified like sites, what they're claiming is classified sites, in a van. And Jay is talking about like the things that happen there, and he's just like making shit up while they're in the van. It is one of the most entertaining fucking videos I've ever seen in my life. It's so good. It's so incredible. Like it's bananas. I wish there was a way that I could encourage more people, even more than just putting it on the Roundup, to watch that video. It is such a case study on how wingnutty people can be, and when they are given so much support and the apparatus by which they can engage with their wingnuttery in the meat space of the real world, like how wild and fun that can be. It's so great. It's so cool. I love it. That's like one of my favorite videos of all time. Okay, so it's important. We heard him talking about how he is now this huge fan of Mystic Tales, TAILS, and she's all about animals, and like she's doing it too soon because she might get attacked and all this sort of thing, and he's really worried about this woman who's making this YouTube channel. Well, I found Mystic Tales. I did. I went and I found Mystic. It wasn't that hard. I found Mystic Tales channel, and I grabbed a random video of theirs, and we're gonna watch it. And this is, keep in mind, this isn't just JRASX, the Great Black Dragon's new favorite channel. He feels a deep spiritual connection to this woman and like what she does, and this is now a part of his cosmos. Okay, so let's watch this video. And I want and say out loud in the chat if you can pick up what's wrong with this fucking scenario here.
If you look closely enough, you'll see it too. For those of us who share our lives with these soulful companions, we've always sensed that their weird habits aren't just coincidences.
Huh? You picking up
Have
on it
you
yet?
ever moved your pet to a plush, expensive bed, only to find them back in a random spot on the cold floor 5 minutes later?
Have you picked up on it?
They aren't being stubborn. They are reading a map that we cannot see. In our community of pet lovers, we've begun to realize that our pets act as the invisible energy architects of our homes.
Oh.
While we see furniture and walls, they see currents of energy.
Yep. No, see, look, if you, while watching this, immediately like, that's a fucking AI voice, and this is an AI created video, you're correct. And you are 1,000,000 times more perceptive than the Alpha Omega creator and destructor god of the universe, J.R.A. Essex, who thinks this is a real woman, who thinks this is a fucking real person. And then after 3 months, 3 fucking months of that fucking dude not making videos, the thing that inspired him to make a video was his deep soulful connection to a fucking person that doesn't exist. Fuck my life. That's so good. That's so fucking funny. Holy shit. Oh my God. I love it so much. You can't write comedy like this. I'm sorry. You can't. This is so good. It's so fucking dumb. Oh my God. Here, let's give it like 30 more seconds just to really drive the point home here.
The subtle vibrations that make a house feel like a sanctuary. Today, we're going to decode the sacred geometry of sleep and discover the silent mission your pet is performing for your soul right now. Let's start with one of the most common behaviors, the hallway sleeper.
Yeah, what does that
mean? In our
mean?
busy American lives, we move through hallways and doorways without a second thought. But spiritually, these are liminal spaces, zones where energy transitions from one room to another. Sometimes, that energy becomes chaotic or heavy. I remember a story from a viewer who shared that her cat refused to sleep anywhere but the very top of the basement stairs.
Yeah.
She always felt that basement was heavy and avoided it.
Oh, sure.
After months of observing, she realized her cat was stationing itself there as a portal guardian, acting as a living filter to make sure that heaviness didn't follow her into the rest of the house. When your pet lies...
It's not because the cat likes the draft coming off it. Nah, man. Nah, bitch. It's because fucking Crackers is the portal guardian against the negative energy flow of your fucking basement. You fucking stupid asshole. You dumb fuck. I'm gonna fucking die, dude. I am absolutely gonna fucking die. It's too much. It's too much. Ah, God. That feels great. Yeah. It's so amazing. Yeah, just stock images of animals, AI generated voice, so good. You know, it's like some weirdo fucking dude who like wrote this script and just plugged it into an AI generator. Like, whatever, it's fine. But this is the deep soulful connection between the lady and J.R.A. Essex or something. I don't think she's gonna write you back, bro. Okay, so I need to use the bathroom, but I'm going to give you guys an option. Either we can have a musical interlude, so music, or fire prayer. You guys get to pick. We're either going to have fire prayer or music while I use the bathroom. Your choice. Your selection begins now. Khajiit casts illusion spell. Yeah. My cat's going in and out of this portals all day. If anyone actually wrote the script. Yeah, I mean, like, fire, music, prayer, music, fire, prayer. Oh, prayer. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting prayers. We'll do the music here in a minute. Okay, here we go. Let's go live.
Father, everybody, every evil plan they have against my life.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Every evil plan they have against your family, let that evil plan backfire. Every demonic plan against your house, let it backfire. Every demonic plan against your finances, let it backfire. Lekoyakota, Lebriatolosa, Riakotaya, Riakopa, Pokaya, Riabosia, Kiatoko, Niketo, Lepriatolono, Riakoteria, Riabayakota, Lekiata, Lekuyasota, Piato, Lepriatolosa, Latoyosete, Lepriatonoro, Ketiakayasa, Lakoyasete, Lepria, 4 more seconds. Come on, prayer. Commanded to backfire. That evil plan that they are fashioning, they are talking about it to bring you down. Prayer. Le pakosoto, le kiata, le kuataka. Whoever wants me to come down, anybody that wants to bring me down, right now, be destroyed by fire. Any evil plan to bring you down, let it be destroyed. Let them be destroyed. Let their children be destroyed. Let their spouse be destroyed. Let their papa, let their mama, let their cousins, let their aunties, let them be destroyed. Let the uncles be destroyed. Let that entire family that is devising wickedness against the people of God, that wicked family, let them die all together. Let them die tonight. All together. Let them die tonight.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay.
Let them die by fire. Right.
Jeez, calm the fuck down. Holy shit. I should have picked music. Everybody else that chose fire prayer should have chosen music too. Yeah, I wasn't really sure if that was going to work out well or not, so I didn't even wash my hands. No, I'm just kidding. I washed my hands. No, I didn't. All right. Anyway, so look, it's fine that I'm doing the couch stream because I'm princess and it's my birthday and I can do whatever the fuck I want. And it's cool. And it's my show. And welcome to my show. And I hope you're having a great time. But, and this is key. I think I will probably make changes into the studio. So when I do this show, it'll be the May Roundup that I do a show in here again. I'll be able to like wheel this thing to the side so I can like stand up. I like standing up. I love being very kinetic with shows. I love like moving around and jumping around and doing shit. That's like a whole aspect to doing a live show that I love so much. Just being able to stand and run around and like jump on shit. And I can jump on this. Like I can jump all over the fucking place. Boing, 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 boing. I can jump on this. I can walk over here. Do. It's not really quite the same though. It doesn't really have the same vibe. So I think I'll probably like go back to what we were doing before. And I unplugged my headphones. I can't hear myself anymore. Motherfucker. Let me just do this thing real quick. Do. Cool, we're fixed. Anyway, can you send me the link of the fire prayer? If you go on YouTube right now and you type in Ed Citronelli, even if you misspell it, it'll go to Ed Citronelli. And right now on YouTube, it's a 24/7 fire prayer. 24/7. It's been going for like 2 weeks now. So you'll be able to find it really, really easy. Super, super easy. Got in an extra set during the fire prayers, so W? Fuck yeah, absolutely. What kind of set are we talking about? Please wash your feet. No! That's the whole thing. The whole thing is that I have Uggo dirty piggly wigglies. They're like the pig pen of feet. You don't want my feet pristine. Well, actually, you know what? If you want my feet pristine, you can pay me $20 and I'll wash them on stream. No, I'm not gonna fucking do that either. Jesus Christ. Everybody needs to calm down about my feet. I don't want to deal with it. Gonna try and write a track around it. Really? If you do, you have to send it to me, dude. You have to. I'm so into it. Right. What's next? Oh yeah, this fucking dickhead. God damn it. Here, hang on. Before we get going, we gotta reload my my birthday juice. This is a little bit of out of context, but I love champagne. And I not only love champagne, I love champagne with orange juice. I love mimosas. I'm big into mimosas. And for those who have been watching me for a long time, you might know my very good friend Ian. And I was out camping with him one day, and we made mimosas in the morning. And I guess he was just a little squirreled up because we'd been out there for a while and just you know, into being a chaos agent. And he held up his mimosa and he looks at me and goes, "Ah, fruit of the grape, fruit of the vine, and fruit of the tree." And that statement made me stop and think for a minute, and then completely lose my shit for like a good 10 minutes. I couldn't stop laughing. Fruit of the vine, fruit of the tree. So this would be, it's great. Fruit of the vine, fruit of the vine, for your health. Cool. All right. Anyway, next. Let's go. Spare us the piggies. No. You guys asked for it. Now I got to deal with it. Now I'm gonna stand like a quirky Starfleet chancellor. I've been watching Starfleet Academy. It's really fucking bad. But I'm gonna sit like the main character in Starfleet Academy, and you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. You know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Just tell me about the Romulan situation. It's okay. It's fine. If you've never seen Starfleet Academy, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you had, you're probably giggling right now. It's fine. Listen, you just have to apply yourself in Starfleet Academy. It's gonna be fine.
Reptilians lied to you with the theory of evolution. You did not evolve from apes. You were brought here, seated on this planet, by the Lyrans. You looked more feline-like in your look. You didn't need...
Okay, wait. So we were brought here by cat people, but we were also cat people, like Navi or some shit. Hang on, I gotta pull it back. This is a lot going on here.
Reptilians lied to you with the theory of evolution.
Right.
You did not evolve from apes. You were brought here, seated on this planet, by the Lyrans. You looked more feline-like in your look. You didn't need to eat. You were much taller. You lived a lot longer. And currently you've declined. Purposely. By the reptilians. They manipulated your DNA and made sure that you weren't able to access the full potential of who you are. And downgraded you to believe that you evolved out of a cave. It is time you question everything you were taught about evolution. Including who wrote the story. You are quite literally alien to Earth.
I think the thing that drives me the most crazy about this guy is we look feline, my time has come. Indeed. We are all secretly descended from Khajiit, okay? It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. The thing despite his claim of our feline ancestry, what makes me the most irritated with Coach Monarch is the way he speaks. That's not the way he fucking talks. That's not the way that fucking guy talks. Not a fucking chance, all right? If you got that guy alone down on Santa Monica fucking Boulevard, and you're like, "Hey man, what time is it?" He'd be like, "Oh hey, yeah, it's like 5:30 or whatever, you know." And he just talk like a regular fucking human being. He is doing a very specific type, but muted version of a type of pastor speak, an evangelical, like a Baptist kind of speech. I'll give you an example. So if we just started from the very beginning again, right?
Reptilians lied to you with the theory of evolution. You did not evolve from apes. You were brought here, seated on this planet, by the Lyrans. You looked more feline-like in your look. You didn't need to.
There's this kind of pause into the way in which we're talking, a slight drawl in which we're talking, and when we talk and emphasize the things that we want people to pay attention to. And I stood upon the mountain with Isaiah.
You were much taller. You lived a lot longer. And currently you've declined, purposely, by the reptilian.
And currently you have declined, purposely, by the reptilians. And as we walk through our day-to-day lives, we will be tempted by Satan. Same fucking shit. Just badly done. Just badly done. He's just not good at it. That's the whole thing. Faking an accent for sure. Absolutely. Of course. It's fucking nuts.
So he's saying we used to have cat girls? Also, I'm not convinced he isn't a reptilian.
Listen, what I've learned since being single for the past over a year now is cat girls definitely still exist. I don't think he's a reptilian. I think he's sad. He used to have a really smoking hot girlfriend, but I haven't seen her in a really long time, and I'm wondering what's going on with that. Maybe that's when he got turbocharged into his weird wingnutty stuff. Maybe. Grief will make a man weird. Anyway, so Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, look, listen, okay? The dude shaves his eyebrows off. There's a lot going on. We're not privy to it. And I don't think we're actually going to get the memo onto what actually is going on, okay? It's fine. He's dropping contractions, too. Oh, I know. Yeah. Strong forms. Dude speaks almost solely in that. Makes him sound stiff and not in a good way. Yeah. Thank you, Katzen. Yes, strong forms. That's what it is. It's a very specific type of phonetic speaking in which your emphasis is designed to have a certain type of hypnotic cadence to it. That being said, okay, so something, full disclosure for me, phonetic, like phonetic speaking and very intentional ways of communicating is actually something that I have been really into for a long time. And it's something that I've engaged in for a long time with my videos and when I would be on lives and talking with people. Mine wasn't necessarily to try and do some hypnotic sort of thing, but I very, very strongly practiced ways in which to speak with people to minimize my uhs and my ums and my pauses and my breaks, and instead to have kind of a flowing, almost rhythmic way in which I spoke. And a lot of that is because I don't want people to drift from what I'm saying. I want them to pay attention to what I'm saying. So I practice that a lot. But it's definitely not trying to get you to do this or to do that. It's just so I'm not fucking boring. So, yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, he just sucks at it. It's terrible. He's bad. All right, anyway, as a nice little breather, we're just going to check in with some Mud Fossil. We're just going to have a little bit of fun with Mud Fossil and get a little cozy, see what he's talking about. What's up, Roger?
Okay, my friends, here it is. This is Derek Olson. Seems like a nice guy. He's an admin of Megalithic Marvels. And this is his post about these balls.
Balls.
And in Megalithic Marvels, how did they do these things? What are these things? This is what we are here to try to figure out. Now, these balls are anchors within the flesh
Shocker
of creatures.
du jour.
They're not concretions. They didn't just show up there accidentally. They didn't grow. They're not eggs. These spheres.
They call them dumps. Big, massive
he says he's
dumps.
found them. They really do exist. Well, yes. And if you really look carefully, you'll figure out what they are, and I have. This stuff here, if you look real closely to that, it's little layers of flesh.
Little layers of flesh in your
after
balls?
layer
Fleshy
after layer
balls?
of flesh.
Fleshy balls.
And these are in those layers of flesh.
Mm.
And these are anchors. Anchored to what? I don't know. But these are what anchors something. There's going to be a cord pulling out of here somewhere, probably on the other side.
Probably the frenulum.
It pulls on these, and they have to be stuck in this clay, flesh, mud. It's all the same. Clay, flesh, mud, identical. No difference whatsoever. So I posted here, see what I get for, see what they say just for kicks. Those balls are giant tendon enthesis. They're found worldwide. Tendon enthesis means at the end of a strap, there's a ball.
Hot.
And that's the lock.
Hot?
That's the enthesis.
Also
And they're
hot?
found
What?
worldwide. Earth is 100% biology. Creatures were literally enormous.
Are we talking about, oh wow, we're talking about enormous straps around enormous balls. Damn, okay.
This is during the pre-flood era. Mud Fossil University on YouTube. Go there and look. And these are those balls. And of course, the guy's crazy. Well,
yeah.
These are biological.
Berg balls.
Everyone is so lost. They look at these things, they have no idea about them, they just fluff them off. Well, I don't fluff off anything.
Listen, when I look at balls and I have the opportunity, I tend to fluff them, personally. I love to fluff balls.
And this is the entire Earth is biology, and these are the balls, and they're anchors in creatures' bodies from long ago.
Yeah.
And here is what I said. These are the balls. So little black balls.
Yeah, show me your balls.
And these are what they look like in skin. They're just everywhere.
Well, I don't want to
skin,
see
they
your
are
balls
everywhere.
outside of the skin.
Other places, not so much.
Just say
The skin is, this is Mogi marbles.
No.
And this also is skin, literally skin, flesh. Mud is flesh, eroded.
Yeah.
These balls are the same as these balls. The reason these are puffy looking is because they're being eaten by moss right now.
Don't let your balls get
So these
eaten
balls
by
are
moss.
worldwide. They're not concretions. There is an enormous variety of different types. And I have a collection of photographs for lots of them. So I just run through the photographs. But
Listen, Roger has a lot of photographs of balls, okay? And we can use this as a cautionary tale. Don't let moss grow on your balls. If you have puffy-looking balls, they are primed and ready for the boss. So try and get that puffiness on your balls down. We need taut we need taut, stern balls.
I commented on there. Now, I'm going to find out, what else they have to say. And here's another one. Somebody commented and said, this is all fake. You guys are liars and da-da-da-da-da. What is it? Spheres 400 million. Somewhere around here was really, one of these. Well, here's me. Roger Spur might have an answer.
Wait, okay. Is he reading Face Crack or is he reading X the Everything app? I can't tell. It's been forever. I deleted my Twitter account. That looks like I don't think that's Facebook.
Thank you, Marcel. Yes, I do. But there was some really nasty ones about you're liars and, some people that are really, lying to yourself. Here it is right here. Look, shield. Another
here. Look at my Facebook feed. Look at my Facebook feed.
AI post. Cleveland Natural History, Ohio University. Geologists and paleontologists would be all over this. Listen to this now.
Yeah.
You know my struggle
with balls.
Trying to find any academic.
Right.
To discuss any of my stuff, which is all evidence. It's all physical evidence. Nobody.
I can imagine how hard it is. You message an academic and be like, "Hey, look at these balls. Do you see these balls? Do you see these big giant balls? That balls with the lines of that skin. These are giant balls." And they're like, "Don't ever message me again."
You will do it. Here's what August has to say. He says, another AI post. The Cleveland Natural History, Ohio State University, geologists and paleontologists would be all over this. No, that's totally not correct. They want nothing to do with it.
Oh.
Please stop posting false, fake posts to your support conspiracies. Ancient Aliens fans. In other words, stop lying to yourself. That's his comment.
Wow.
And here's something in French.
Okay. We are not gonna sit here and watch Roger like respond to Facebook. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're not doing that. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I was just kind of curious, like, what Roger's been up to lately. I didn't even preview that video. I was like, let's just pick a random mud puzzle. Like, I just want to see what he's up to. We haven't seen him on the Roundup for a while. Still obsessed with balls. I mean, I could have called it. If I closed my eyes and I thought to myself, what's Roger going to be talking about? If I like click over on Roger, what's he talking about? Probably balls. I was right. Absolutely. Barefoot Sierra Larson. Hey, hi Jeff. How's your family? Hope you're well. So okay, I got a great story for you. Barefoot Sierra Larson. Also, I am barefoot. Hello. You owe me money now. No, I'm just kidding. My kid my kid loves the spruce goose. If you guys don't know, the spruce goose is the derogatory nickname of, I think it's the H-4 Hercules, which was the airplane, the flying boat that was made by Howard Hughes. If you've ever seen the movie The Aviator, you get to see all about the Hercules, the spruce goose. It is one of the biggest airplanes ever made. Now, what's interesting is that the spruce goose, after Howard Hughes retired it, ended up in a couple of different places, and then it ended up coming up here to Oregon. It got bought by a guy, and they built a museum around it, and like specifically for the spruce goose. And they put like a bunch more airplanes and stuff inside of it, and they built another museum with like rockets and shit from space. There's like an SR-71. It's like a really cool fucking museum. It is one of my kids' favorite places in the world to go. I took him during spring break up there to, it's called the Evergreen Aviation and Space Museum. And I took him up there and I got him a membership to the museum because we end up going there like 4 or 5 times a year. We fucking love it. He's just obsessed with that fucking plane. But because he became a member, he got a tour of the cockpit, which you usually can't go into for the Spruce Goose. We go up there. My kid is in hog fucking heaven. They're like playing like these. Nobody's ever heard these recordings unless you take the tour of like Howard Hughes like being charming while in the cockpit and talking like while he's like flying the Spruce Goose, like all sorts of crazy shit. Kid absolutely fucking loved it. It was the greatest. Didn't even want to fucking leave. We had way too much fucking fun. And that's what we did for spring break. So yeah, he had a really good time. It was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. So as far as my family's going, me and the kid doing great. Doing really, really good. We had a really fun, magical adventure. You got to tour the Spruce Goose last year? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, for sure, Banana. It is impressive to see. If you love aviation or if you love Howard Hughes or like any of that kind of weird, crazy stuff, making the trip to McMinnville, Oregon, which is really close to Portland, It's worth it. It is definitely worth it to go and see the Spruce Goose. It's super cool. The thing is huge. Absolutely massive. And it's all made out of wood. And it only flew once, and it only went 25 feet above the bay. But it did fly. Howard Hughes was right. All right, anyway, so Yahweh's got some information for us. Here we go.
So I am currently looking for Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh, shit, hang on.
You've got a wrinkle in your green screen or something that shows when you were playing videos. Also, my friend wanted me to ask if you were familiar with Gail Cord Schuler and her antics.
I'm sure there's a lot of wrinkles in the screen right now in the studio. I'm sure there's a bunch. I moved a bunch of stuff around to try and like make it so the couch didn't like fade out. We're just gonna make do for this roundup. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. Gail Cord Schuler. Okay. I have a Patreon that I never advertise. Like, if you want to, you can get onto it or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I appreciate people who are still on it, even though it's been a while for me to make videos. And I'll talk about that at the end of the roundup. But I've been on the platform Patreon for a long time. The one channel that I've consistently been giving money every single month is Gail Cord Schuler. I fucking love Gail Cord Schuler. Also known as the woman who made Brent Spiner, the guy who played Commander Data in Star Trek, so uncomfortable that he will try and get people kicked out of conventions if they ask him about her. Like, she is wonderful. That woman lives in a beautiful reality that is not this reality, and she chooses to share that reality with the rest of us. She is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I will never put her on the roundup, but I am a huge fan. I love Gail. Gail is incredible. I hope someday to be a character in the Church of Gail universe. Maybe someday.
Currently looking for Benjamin Netanyahu. If you see this video, please message me. But do I have something very, very special for you? The Godfather Cynical sent me to show you this. And this is for you, my brother, if you're willing to purchase it off me.
Oh, no. Okay. So I have to say, when I first found this video, like, you've got this guy, and he's trying to talk to Benjamin Netanyahu, and he's got this little baggie, and his hands are shaking. I'm like, is this dude about to pull out a giant rock? Is he about to pull out a giant fucking crack rock? If he is, I will be happy forever. It will be the best thing I will have ever seen. Benjamin Netanyahu, I've got this rock we should smoke together. It'll be fucking baller, son. It'll be great and cracking. Aye. Like, but it doesn't go where I thought it was gonna go. It goes somewhere else.
Has an evaluation of 159,000 USD, but because I love you so much, I'll sell it to you for 67,000 USD. We need to get some light going.
Okay, I don't know. I do not understand what the fuck is going on with this dramatic music this dude decided to put on this video. I am not very happy. Is he proposing? I don't know. Benjamin Netanyahu, right, I'll make a good wife to you, make an honest man out of you. Will you take this fire up as a message and symbol of our marriage?
19.6 carat opal, black Australian lightning ridge opal, and it is backed in 22 carat gold.
Yeah, I love his goon goggles are like $5.99 at Spirit Halloween, and then he's got apparently this like magnificent, hugely expensive fire opal or something, which it might actually be worth a lot of money. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not a gem guy. Do I look like a gem guy? When people look at me and I'm walking down the street, they're like, "Ah, that's a gem guy." I don't fucking think so, but you know, I'm skeptical.
It is one of the most expensive items I own. And you know what, Benjamin Netanyahu? Fuck it, you don't need to send me any money. I'm just gonna give it to you for free. Think of it as a present from Yahweh. Love you, man.
I will co-sign on the idea of giving this opal to Benjamin Netanyahu as long as it's coated in rice and that's how I got assassinated. They are very expensive. I don't know. Maybe that's a real like fire opal. I don't fucking know. Fuck. How would I know? I don't know shit. I don't know my ass from my elbow. Oh God. Oh dude. Oh my God. There's so much good shit on this fucking roundup. I'm very proud of myself. Oh, you know what? This is a good time for me to talk about it though. So, I am going to be starting my first tour of the season on the 18th-ish of this month, or of April. And because of that, I will be doing the roundup, but I'm going to be doing the roundup from the road, and it'll probably have to be very quick. It will most likely, actually, I could check on that because I did it last time. I did the stream from Muscle Shoals. Will I be in Muscle Shoals in time? I will be in Muscle Shoals. Yeah, I'll be in Muscle Shoals in like 4 weeks. And that's usually a good place for me to do like a sit down stream and do like an on the road roundup. So I'll probably do that like I did last year. So it'll be a smaller roundup. It'll be on the road. It'll be a Wingnut road trip. It's fine. But just want to let you guys know like that's how it's going to be. I won't be in the studio or whatever. We'll still have a good time. I'll show up. You'll show up. We'll have a good time. It's going to be fine. But that being said, I think it's the 20th, 21st, 22nd. I will be in New Orleans. And then I will also be in Memphis. The 26th and the 27th. I'll be in Memphis if anybody wants to say hello. And then in May, the 2nd and the 3rd, I will be in Nashville. So if you're in any of those areas and you want to like catch a drink with me and like hang out or whatever, Jeff@jeffholiday.com. Send me an email and we'll go get a beer. Yep. Good. Yep. Good. Okay. Sweet. Let's go. All right.
I feel like I'm at a place where I don't feel inspired by the story anymore. Like, I'm still fascinated by the fact that we know Charlie Kirk was not murdered by a lone shooter.
Oh, Rachel Rianestra is starting to feel a little bit despondent. She knows that Charlie Kirk wasn't killed by a lone shooter, but
it's the amount of time spent on all of it. I mean, half of me is fascinated and wants to keep asking questions, but the other part of me is like, I'm done. I'm done with the story. Like, this repetition of trying to entertain, which just means to bind your mind and your attention.
What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean? Are you like admitting that none of this actually really matters to you? That like this is all just you trying to like find a way to stay relevant. That's very strange because she was sounding really hardcore about the Charlie Kirk like stuff. By the way, if nobody's seen the Erica Kirk parody by Drewski, you should check it out. Druski. Drewski's parody of Erica Kirk is unfucking believable, and it's perfect. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Attention, because where attention flows, energy goes. It doesn't interest me anymore. I want a better story. I always said the best t-shirt would be, give me a better psyop. And so if you haven't heard from me for a while, that's why. That's why.
She's experiencing Charlie Kirk burnout. I guess. I don't fucking know. It's so weird. Her breathy little voice irritates me. It's like she's pillow talking. I mean, that's kind of why I like it. A little bit. A little bit. It's all right. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. So one of the reasons why I wanted to bring this video up is in the realm of wingnuts, there is a metric by which we can gauge them, we can measure them in sincerity, right? There are people who will engage with the alternative facts or the alternative reality or the alternative timeline, and they will stick with it no matter how much it's fashionable or relevant for the timeline, because they are true believers. And then there are people who will drift and move, and they will tend to do it kind of organically, and you don't really notice that they like just let some shit drop off. And that's because they're more self-interested. And then there's people like Rachel who are so fucking dumb that they'll just admit that they actually don't give a fuck about anything. And then they're just like, yeah, no, this isn't really engaging people anymore, so I'm just going to stop talking about it. And that's the conspiracy mindset, you know. You can definitely tell the sincerity. Now, the question I would pose to you, dear chat, is how do we gauge that? Do we pay more respect to somebody who is a true believer, even if they're wrong and crazy, just because they like have that conviction? Do we respect that more, or do we get worried about that more because those people are fanatical? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to parse that out myself, but I do think it's an interesting question, right? Like, I don't know. I don't really know where I land on that. It's weird. It's very strange. One thing I do know is that Rachel Rinestra sucks. She's terrible. Just a fucking terrible elitist. What is that? What is the fucking she wasn't in Sonora. What's that fucking place that like it starts with an S and it's in New Mexico. It's where like Certified Health Nut lives. Fuck, what is the name of that place? All the fucking like rich hippie, the yippie motherfuckers live. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me absolutely fucking nuts. God damn it! I'm gonna have to like pull it up on my phone while I'm looking at the next video. I'm gonna die. It's gonna drive me crazy. Sedona! Thank God! Thank you, Ordania. Ordania doesn't even live in this fucking hemisphere, and Ordania just picked up on it right away. Sedona, yes, Sedona. She's some Sedona fucking asshole. Yeah. No, not Santa Fe. Santa Fe's dope. I love Santa Fe. I've been to Santa Fe a bunch of times. Okay. All right. So, next. What is next? Oh. I'm going to do it to you. Sorry. I'm going to do it to you. We have to do it. Sorry. A lot of people hate this guy. I fucking love him. I don't care. Even if you hate him, I think that you're going to like this video because he's talking about something very relevant. Welcome back to the Wingnut Roundup. Sam the Illusionist. Here we go.
Regarding the other query about, is the entity named as Jeffrey Epstein alive, as showcased in a video? Firstly, we must state that You ask about the one known as Jeffrey Epstein, a figure of your planet who has become a focal point for the dark, jagged energies of your current transition. To understand the truth of his existence, you must first understand that you live in a multi-dimensional theater of shadows.
Listen, living in a multi-dimensional theater of shadows is how I would describe my entire past year. Like the entire past like 14 months of my life, multi-dimensional theater of shadows. Absolutely. That's been me. That's been me, dude. That's been me. I get it. So I've accepted it. So tell me about Jeffrey Epstein. I need to know. I need to know, Sam the Illusionist.
The physical body complex is merely a costume, and in the game of the negative entities, those who have managed your reality from behind the heavy curtains of secrecy, the death of a physical vessel is often a convenient trick. Within the density of the third density hologram you inhabit, the nature of the entity's departure was crafted to maintain the frequency of status quo. However, we tell you that the energies associated with that individual entity have not left the terrestrial sphere. Whether the biological shell is being sustained in a secluded subterranean facility, or whether the consciousness has been shunted into a different identity.
Okay. So I'm going to translate. So maybe Jeffrey Epstein's body is now being held in a secret subterranean basement, right? They just got his body in a basement, and his mind has been shunted into a different flesh suit, a homunculi, if you will. Sure! Fucking why not? Let's go.
The essence of the operation it served remains active.
Ring
the
is selected.
controllers
Right.
do not easily discard their most effective tools. They simply rebrand them when the light of public scrutiny becomes too blinding.
He always just sounds like he had a rhinoplasty and it went horribly wrong.
Oh, okay. No, so, Talamika, what's fascinating, so I watched a ton, because I wanted to have another Sam the Illusionist video on this roundup. I hadn't had him in a while, because the last time I had him, people got pissed at me. I let it play way too long. I got like 2 emails from people like, you cannot do that. You have to calm down. I'm like, all right, fine. But I wanted to put him into this. And so I watched a ton of his videos like 3 days ago. And I obviously, like, so if you watch his videos, his intro, he doesn't talk like this in his intro, number 1. But number 2 is that if you watch enough of his videos, when he's like tired, when he's like a little sleepy guy, but he's got to make a fucking video, halfway through his I am channeling all of the people, he just gives up and he just starts talking normal. He just starts picking up faster and faster. And then, like, the longer it goes on, the more he just sounds like a normal dickhead. It's so fucking funny. It's so great. Because it's just him having a real human response when he's supposed to be an alien. It's so good. It's so good. And you realize that he's kind of like, in a weird way, doing like, I don't know how to parse this out. So like, blackface is blackface, whiteface is whiteface, acting like you're developmentally disabled. I don't know what the name for that is, but that's obviously wrong too. And he's doing like delayed alien, and it's kind of offensive in a weird way. I know it's supposed to be like an accent or an affectation because they don't interface the same way with us, but it comes across really weird, and kind of like I get the cringe, like if somebody is trying to like portray somebody of like a lower development, right? I get that cringe when I watch it, and that's one of the reasons why I think it's so funny. I don't know, but it's all fake. It's so fucking fake. It's incredible, and like his own library shows it. Let's give this just a little bit more, because I cannot show this guy every roundup, and I'm going to enjoy it, and you just have to suffer with me for just a little bit.
You are moving into a time where the unseen is becoming seen. The video you witness is a ripple in the fields, a prompt for you to question the absolute nature of the facts fed to you by your so-called mainstream broadcast systems.
The news
These
lies!
systems are designed to keep you in a low-frequency vibration of helplessness. We suggest you look past the binary.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. If you want me to feel helpless,
of alive or dead, and
if you want to keep me feeling helpless and trapped, I need high vibration to that. Otherwise, like, no, I can squirm away. Sorry.
That see the web of entanglements. The Epstein frequency is a portal into the deep rot of the old patriarchy and the parasitic entities that have fed off human trauma for thousands of your years. The truth is
okay. He's kind of spitting with that.
He has been cloned. The great shift requires you to become frequency informed. Do not look for...
I wonder if he knows his green screen isn't working.
I don't think he's trying to do it. I don't know what... The thing that's weird about this one, too, is like the camera got bumped like that way a little bit more than it usually is, because we can't see that he's under his blankie. Because, like, that's how he records it. He gets on the floor with a pillow, and he pulls up a blankie, and he puts on his face mask. We can't even see his blankie. And that's it. I feel like we lose something when he can't see his blankie.
For salvation in the news, for the news is a script. Instead, use your intuition, the feeling in your solar plexus to discern the manipulation. The truth is far more bizarre than any fiction.
Reach on that one, bro.
Your media could ever conceive. The shadows are being flushed out by the incoming waves of cosmic light, and in that process, all that has been hidden in the dark closets of your global leadership will be laid bare. Stand tall.
You know, this dude is gonna have a really hard time eventually. Like, when history finally has a moment to catch its breath and like reanalyze everything that has happened with this batshit fucking situation, this weird moment in history and time that we're living through right now. This dude's gonna have a really hard time when he has to come face to face with the fact that he is, in fact, a Trumper. He is. He's a hardcore Palladian channeler who is obsessed with and loves Donald Trump. He loves Donald Trump. When he has to realize that the president of the United States is a fucking rampant pedophile, that's going to be a hard day for Sam the Illusionist. It's really going to... It's going to piss in his Wheaties, that's for sure. It's not going to be a good day for him. It's going to be tough. But, you know, we all go through moments of disillusion. Maybe he'll have to question whether or not he's actually speaking to aliens or not. He knows he's not. It's fine. It's all a fucking grift. All these people are fucking full of shit. It's great. It's amazing. Okay. Anyway, the weirdest part is behind the gobbledygook. He's kind of not wrong in this video so far. Yeah, I mean, like, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Never meet your tyrants. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. You have to follow your heart. Now, for all of you guys who are like the Sam the Illusionist haters, that's okay. We won't have him for a little while. I'll give you guys a break. It's okay. It was either going to be Sam the Illusionist or Hans Wormhat, but I'm saving Hans Wormhat for the Wingnut road trip. I found like 2 amazing Hans Wormhat videos that I'm saving for the Wingnut round trip because they're going to be so fucking fun. So good. So, no. I'm teasering you right now. I'm teasering you first with my Uggo Piggly Wigglies and then also with fantastic content when I'm on the road. Okay. So, next up, I'm going to go use the bathroom one more time. We are now in hour 3. We're starting hour 3 for the roundup when I start showing you the really batshit stuff. And we're going to start that off while I use the bathroom with my favorite music video of all time. So here we go.
Sacred balance. Unlock your radiant potential. Filled with glee, on a sip and spree. The possibility is making us free. A tonic tea, drinking our wee yippee. We're embracing our pee. It's time to tell the world of this symbiotic brew. High on oxytocin, ancient Shivambu. Higher frequencies on the planet, it is true. Biofeedback loop tells our body what to create, what to produce, and what to eliminate. Tune in, regenerate with regular uptake. No need to inoculate, shed yourself some weight. Drink your piss, experience pure bliss. Make yourself whole, the nectar from your soul. Sip your divine gold, you don't need to grow old. Ancient memories, past lives of centuries. Unleash creativity, gaining immortality. Filled with glee, on a sip and spree. The possibility, it's making us free. A tonic tea, drinking our wee yippee. We're embracing our pee. It's a perfect solution, reduce the earth's pollution. Drink the secret sauce, we're a healthy-minded force. 5991, quality ingredients, incredible nutrients. Ain't that insane? Not to mention how it uplifts our brain. It's a golden elixir, make your morning spritzer. Heal for all ills, kill medical bills. Charge it all up on those windowsills. Rub it all over after your bath or shower. Learn to empower, unleash your superpowers.
We need the chorus.
Disgust and just be a rebel. Learn to adjust and flush those heavy metals. Those EMFs can't penetrate us. Strengthen auric field, preventing all the rust. In this coming age, it's becoming essential to unlock all your radiant potential. Filled with glee, on a sip and spree. The possibility is making us free. A tonic tea, drinking our wee.
Amazing.
We're embracing our pee.
Drink your piss. I love it. I love it so much. I will watch this video forever. It's not the best piss video ever. I mean, like, Pee Drinking Man is also really good. That's a great fucking video. Big fan of that. I love George Soros is a Vampire. Obviously, that's a great one too. But like lately, I mean, it's just a fucking banger. Or an Awareness by Alunari Soulscribe. Fucking amazing. Amazing. No fucking notes. No fucking notes. It's the best. Is there hummus in this roundup? Yes, there is. Oh my god. There is absolutely hummus in this roundup. Also, I've just been every time I think about like trying to like get a haircut again, I just kind of decide not to. I've decided that for right now, I'm going to embrace like that gnarly biker culture because I am blessed with having a full head of hair that I'm just going to let it fucking rock. And I'm going to go for like the dirty mid 40s biker, long hair, like road warrior kind of shit going on for a while. I think it's gonna like help out with my job as a motorcycle tour guide. You know, like, hey, welcome to the United States. You ready to ride the fucking mother road with me? Let's go, brothers. Hop on this hog. Brr, 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 brr. Like, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. So if I'm looking really shaggy, that's why I'm doing it. It's very intentional. Very, very intentional. It's kind of driving me like totally crazy. But it's fine. It's totally fine. It's okay. Just means my hair takes fucking forever to dry. Meh. All right, anyway, let's do some Gubba. Hi, Gubba.
I'm a conspiracy theorist,
We know.
but you don't have to be one to find this timeline interesting. In 2019, 5G networks started rolling out around the world, and shortly after, the very first cases of COVID started to appear. Now,
I'm pretty sure 5G was actually rolling out a couple years before that, but that's okay. That's okay. Fine. That one's close enough. I'm going to let that one slide. But as we are going to go on this video, the more insanely stupid it gets. It's great.
Now go back a little further. In 2009, 4G rolls out, and that's when the swine flu pandemic hits.
Swine flu. Notable for being a global pandemic. Not really, but notably 4G was global. But okay, sure.
In 1998, 3G technology starts spreading, and so does the avian flu.
Also, not really a global pandemic causing mass death and blah, blah, blah. Like, people died from it, don't get me wrong. Like, and people died from swine flu. Get it. Not the same as COVID, yo.
1991, 2G networks begin, and so does a major cholera outbreak.
A major cholera outbreak. Where I saw it before. I can't read it from here because my eyes are shit and I don't have my glasses. Yes, I have glasses. I'm old. Fuck off. But it's like at a random location or something. It's fine.
Way back to the 70s when 1G starts appearing, and so does the Russian flu scare. Now,
the Russian flu scare. Notably, 1G was only ever installed in Russia. Right, Gubba? Right? 1G caused the Russian flu, right? But nowhere else? Okay.
Around 1920, radio technology begins to spread across the world, right around the time of the Spanish flu pandemic. Now, I'm not saying one is caused by the other, but when you line up the timelines, it makes you pause for a second. But what do I know? I'm just a conspiracy theorist. Let me know what you think. I'm a conspiracy.
I think you should drink that raw milk until it causes botulism. That's what I think. Okay, Grandpa, did you forget your Alzheimer's medicine again? I didn't forget my Alzheimer's medicine. I got it right here. It's called the Fruit of the Vine. Delicious champagne. So you can kiss my ass, boss. Colorado Biker is my boss. So, if you ever have any problems with me, you can just hit him up and be like, you know, Jeff Holiday's a real asshole, and you should like spank him like a little silly Billy, and then he'll try, and then I'll threaten to quit, and then he'll be like, okay, I'm not going to do that because I'm really good at my job. What are we talking about again? Oh, shit. Yeah, we're doing the roundup. Anyway, Homelander type of shit. I know. Look, Gubba is very interesting. She has 2.1 million followers. This is what I really want to hammer into. Every time I watch like a Gubba video, the girl with the bun, Diane with the fancy hair, she has 2.1 million fucking followers on Instagram. People pay attention and listen to what she says. That's a problem. That is a problem because she tells people like, don't take your vaccines, and modern medicine is poison, and don't pasteurize your milk, and like all sorts of crazy ass shit that could actually get people really, really sick and can fucking probably kill kids. Like, we have a real problem with pseudoscience in this world. Now, oh, hello.
Wanted to update on my boy. He was kicking cancer's ass, but a cold killed his liver and his heart and lungs couldn't take it. I kissed him goodnight at 12:42 yesterday morning.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Man, fuck. There's a hard reality that we all have to consensually exist within. And that's there's no variation of this reality that we live in that exists without pain and loss and grief. We like to fool ourselves day to day into thinking that there's a world in which good things just happen to good people, bad things happen to bad people, and that there's a cosmic balance, there's a scale where what's right will be right, and what's just will be just, and what's wicked will be wicked. But that's not the reality that we live in. The reality that we live in is that regardless of how well we live our lives and how piously or generous or compassionately we conduct ourselves in this world, that somehow that will be fed back onto us, and that it will spare us the pain and suffering of the reality and the logistics of how this world really operates. And the truth is that reality doesn't really care how good we are or how much we give, how much we sacrifice. Reality will just be what reality will be. Life is not governed by rules of kindness. It is governed by cold, indifferent realities that we all just have to exist in. The test of a person and the test of a family and the test of love really comes down to how we react to these things that otherwise we feel like shouldn't happen but do happen. And in those moments of darkness, those moments of cataclysm and pain and suffering, our capacity as people to at least find some way to embrace the people that we love and to embrace them and engage in that real human moment between all of us is what matters the most, because reality is never going to play ball with how we think it should. It's a tragedy when something like that happens, and I have an amazing. I have an enormous amount of compassion for what you went through, and I love you for it. And I wish nothing but the best for you. And I hope that there are people around you that can help you through it. It's not fair, and it's not okay. And I wish it didn't happen. But I love you, and I hope you make it through okay. Fuck, man. Life's a bitch. Fuck, that sucks. Fuck. Come on, Penny. We need dog. We need dog. Hi, baby. We need dog right now. We gotta send love to somebody who's having a hard time right now, right? Send some love. Well, the only thing that I can do, aside from showing you a beautiful, gorgeous dog, is keep the show going. That's all I got. That's all I can do. But I love you. So, let's... You fucker. Stop. Let's keep going. All right. Next stop. You know what? Actually, this is a good time for this video. This is a good time for this video. This is a great time. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. We need some Srob right now.
You have to pull yourself together. You know, there's people out there wearing sodding dark glasses when it's not even sodding sunny, wearing them all the time. People wearing black shirts all the time. Why the hell are they wearing black shirts? No fucking tie. It's a disgrace is what it is. There's even some sickos out there wearing kilts all the time. Not many, but some. What the hell are you thinking of? Pull yourself together. Life isn't about self-expression. It's not about bloody being happy. It's about conforming and doing what everyone else wants you to do, so that when you've lived your life and you die, you'll know that you'd waste the whole thing, but you've done what everybody had told you to do.
He's fucking spitting right now. He's spitting right now. Absolutely. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit, Srob. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit. Is it bullshit?
That they wanted you to do. It's about being a sodding worker bee in a hive that doesn't like being the worker bee. That's what it's about.
That's right. Just conform. Do what everybody else wants you to do. Play by all the fucking rules. That's what they want, right?
That is what life is. Life is about being a worker bee in a hive, slaving away for no bloody good reason, giving all your choice and power away, doing what they tell you to do. That is what life is about. Don't have your hair orange just because you want it. For Christ's sake, don't start wearing unusual shit. Wear the same stuff everybody else wears. Do the same thing everyone else does. And that's what won't get results. And that's what I want. People that don't get results, people that do exactly what everyone else wants them to do, and can look back and know they've ruined every opportunity in their life. And that is what you have to do. My name's Srob. Thanks a lot.
Fuck yeah, dude. Just live your own fucking life. Brand Ever says, Jeff, are you aware Streamlabs is saying donations will no longer work for you after today because you're using PayPal Lite? Am I using PayPal Lite? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to try and make that work. I wonder if I can actually do that right now while I'm doing this. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't know if this is going to work while I'm trying to do the roundup. Oh, no. Is it going to want me to log in? Oh, God. I don't want to do this during my show. This sounds terrible. Okay. Oh, you know what? I might be able to actually pull this off. What do we have to do with this? Okay. So, Srob, obviously, super Chad. He's a super Chad. He's, like, on point with exactly what he's talking about. Like, don't have to just live your life doing these basic fucking things that everybody says that you have to fucking do. Live yourself, express yourself, be whoever the fuck you want. Don't just be a mindless drone or a prole. I love Srob. He is quite possibly one of my favorite wingnuts of all time. He's so fucking wholesome. He is 10 out of 10. No fucking notes. Love this man. Also,
what's up, brothers? So I'm just doing my taxes, and one of my favorite things to do, I'm not kidding, is to roll back my foreskin and fucking just work on taxes. I don't know why I love it, but I kind of just engage my stink portal a few times. I roll back that foreskin. I feel like a fucking minotaur. I feel like a pope with a turtleneck. My frenulum is broken, so that's kind of sad. I was having hanky-panky too hard a long, long time ago, and then my frenulum just exploded. My buddy's, his got caught up in his zipper, and his exploded. Frenulums just fucking explode all the time, but I still love my hummus cannon.
Okay, I need to pull this back, much like pulling back a foreskin. He said something about the Pope, and I was trying to... Okay, yes, I think I got the Streamlabs thing fixed. Okay, yeah, I got the Streamlabs thing. Yeah, Streamlabs is now fixed. Okay. Yeah, I finally get a chance to look at the chat, and everybody's very confused. Just as confused as I am. Okay, yes, Streamlabs is now fixed. I need to play this whole fucking video again. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's go.
What's up, brothers? So I'm just doing my taxes, and one of my favorite things to do, I'm not kidding, is to roll back my foreskin and fucking just work on taxes. I don't know why I love it, but I kind of just engage my stink portal a few times. I roll back that foreskin. I feel like a fucking minotaur.
Wait. So you flex your butthole and you feel like a minotaur?
I feel like a pope with a turtleneck. My frenulum.
I feel like a pope with a turtleneck? What does that mean? What the fuck does that... I'm going to start saying that all the time. I feel like a pope with a turtleneck. You're like, Jeff, how you doing today? I'm like, man, I feel like a pope with a turtleneck. Like, at least I'm literally going to say that all the time now. Oh, God, man, how did that go? I felt like it went about as easy as a pope with a turtleneck. What? Pope with a turtleneck. Fuck it, dude.
Is broken, so that's kind of sad. I was having hanky-panky too hard a long time ago, and then my frenulum just exploded. My buddy's, his got caught up in a zipper, and his exploded. Frenulums just fucking explode all the time, but I still love my hummus cannon.
I'm glad you still like your hummus cannon. That's good. I'm glad. It's good. Well, anyway, here's this this frenulum.
Christian nationalism. The left, the Democrat Party, in their typical hissy fit style, are raging about the evils of Christian nationalism. It must be exterminated. Well, anything the left hates must be something good for America. So what is Christian nationalism? Well,
do you want me to answer that? Because I could answer that.
When I was growing up, it was known as God and country.
No.
Reverence for the Christian principles upon which the USA was founded.
No.
And respect for the great heroes of American history.
No, that is not what Christian nationalism is. Christian nationalism is deciding that every single aspect of American culture is going to be dictated by Christian, not specifically Christian, but evangelical Christian theocratic ideas. That is what we will dictate all of our policy on. That is not the same. That is not the fucking same. Also, this reverence for, like, most of the dudes that founded the country were not Christian. You know that, right? Well, he doesn't know that. He's a fucking idiot.
And the moral and ethical principles that America stands for. The term God and country embraces everything that is good about the USA.
No.
And that is what the left want to destroy.
I'm pretty sure most of the left is also Christian. Pretty sure. I mean, like, by ratio, most likely, most people who identify as, like, on the left are probably Christian, or at least Christian light. More than likely,
God and country has now been relabeled as Christian nationalism. This traces back to the brutal dictator Joseph Stalin, who said, the way to destroy America is to tear down its religious foundations and to wreck America's patriotic zeal. He said, if we can take down those two things, America will collapse from within. And
is he saying that those are our weaknesses, our manufactured belief in the supremacy of our country and our desperate attempts at grasping at a religion that we don't understand? He's probably right.
And that is exactly what the Democrat Party is hell-bent on doing.
Yeah.
Think about it. The great heroes of American history have been redefined as evil white men who committed atrocities such as slavery and genocide and should be hated and reviled. Not.
I want to know what that statue that he put up there, that's probably like a Robert E. Lee or something statue that was torn down. But like, okay, hang on. Let's pull this back for just a minute. I want to talk about this because this is something that actually I care about quite a lot.
Atrocities such as slavery and genocide and should be hated and reviled, not honored and emulated. And the Christian...
Okay, I gotta ask this question. this is important. Why do you feel like we need to honor the people that started this country? Like, why? Why actually? Why actually? Especially because, like, if Wild Bill is in fact as much of a Christian as he says he is, isn't honoring the founding fathers kind of an idolatry? Isn't that an idolatry to revere them as something larger than human, something larger than just life? And that's kind of, it gets to the root of the point, right? Like, so, okay, the people that founded this country were, I know it's inconvenient, they were human beings. They were human beings having a human experience in a very specific human time, having a complicated human interaction with a environment whereupon things happened and things that were accepted we no longer accept. Things like, I don't know, slavery. George Washington had fucking slaves. Does that take away from the point that George Washington helped lead us into a revolutionary war to free us from British rule? No. It doesn't change it. It doesn't say, oh, well, he had slaves, so he didn't do that. He did do it. But also, fucker had slaves. So we can say, thank you, General George Washington, for freeing us from British rule, but also, fuck you, George Washington, you were a slaver. That's bad. You did a good thing, but you also did a bad thing. Adding those two things together is not taking away from his accomplishments. It's just adding nuance to the fact that he was still a piece of shit because he engaged in slavery. Now, there's an argument to be made, and some people do, and they're dumb, to say that, well, you know, it was of the time. Sure, it was of the time. John Brown was of the time, and John Brown said that we should kill slavers. He didn't care that it was okay to have slaves. He thought it was wrong, and he wanted to kill them. And he was right. He was right. John Brown should have more monuments made to him than George Washington, in my opinion. Because what defines this country now, what really, really, truly is echoing through the cultural zeitgeist of this country now, is not whether or not we fought off the British. That's just a circumstance of the basis by which we built the country. What we live under now is still the ghost of the abuses that this country actually committed. And we should instead embrace the people who rejected that ghost rather than the people who participated in that ghost. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I think school children should be taught that John Brown and his sons hacking at slavers with swords is cool. I think we should do that. I think that's really cool. I think that's a really good idea. I think we should teach our children that slavery is so bad that it's actually cool to cut people up with a sword if they want to enslave people. I think we should do that rather than avoid that. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm just crazy. Anyway, fuck Wild Bill.
Moral principles that made America
okay,
great.
Maybe this champagne is actually starting to kick in a little bit. I do apologize.
In the first place, are under full-scale assault. Marriage and family, the building blocks of every civilized society, has been redefined to include every sexual perversion imaginable.
Oh, fuck off.
Dishonoring God and destroying the moral foundations of America. Yes, we are in a major battle for the survival of this country. The enemy is those who turned God and country into National Socialism.
Fuck off!
Now, here's a Wild Bill bullet of truth for America. Getting back to the traditional God and country principles of American culture is exactly what the USA needs to defeat the cancer of liberalism and to destroy the most evil enemy America has ever faced, the Democrat Party.
I am going to absolutely ruin his day. I'm going to ruin his day. I'm going to ruin his day, and I'm actually going to ruin a lot of people's days real quick. Okay, this is important. Now, I haven't talked about this before, but I think it's actually really important. I want, if I can impart, if you have to talk about politics these days with people, I think now is the time to maybe start bringing this up, because we're in a very unique situation where Trump is so unpopular and so heinously shitty that we can actually start talking about really radical ideas. And radical ideas, I mean the truth, okay? So, you ready for this shit? Hang on. We're gonna get a little bit closer. We're gonna a little bit cozy here. I'm gonna don my academic hat, and I'm just gonna impart something on you guys, right? So, here's a fun thing to whip out when you're talking to people about politics in America. Ask people, between the two major parties in the United States, there's the Democrats and there's the Republican, which one are liberal? And they're going to say, well, obviously the Democrats. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Both parties are liberal. Republicans are liberal. Democrats are liberal. Liberalism is a conceptual idea based upon liberties. That is what liberalism is. It is a framework by which capitalism actually works. The difference between Republicans and Democrats is that Democrats tend to think personal liberties are more important than corporate liberties, whereas Republicans tend to think corporate liberties are a little bit more important than personal liberties. But they're both liberal. They're both fucking liberal. They're both liberal. Democrats and Republicans are both liberals. They're both of them. Both. And if you take any fucking metric around the fucking world that isn't the United States, and you measure the values of both parties, both Republicans and Democrats are to the right. They're both right-leaning parties. None of them are left. None of them are left. I don't give a fuck how many times Mango Mussolini has to be like, the radical left Democrats, me. They're not left. Democrats aren't left. They're not. They're right. And Republicans are. They're both liberal and they're both right. They're both right-wing. Simple as. Simple fucking as. And dumbass dipshits like fucking Wild Bill do not understand this and buy into this weird fucking bullshit that nobody else in the world actually believes. Nobody else on this fucking godforsaken planet believes the way that we have been fed to believe in the United States. Nobody believes the same fucking way. Nobody does. Both parties are to the right. Both parties are liberal. None of them have anybody's actual well-being in mind. So if you really want to fuck up a dinner party, bring that up. Just do that shit. It's great. It's fantastic. And then people start feeling really hopeless. And then I come. What? Yeah, no, that's when I come. All right, anyway, so time for breaking news. Breaking news. Let's go. Breaking news brought to you by Akura.
Is P. Diddy involved in the death of Kanye West? This is shocking, right?
It is shocking. That's very shocking. First of all, I didn't know that Kanye West was dead, but apparently, you heard it here first. Kanye West, he's dead. Kanye West is dead. And P. Diddy killed him. Sean Puffy Combs killed Kanye West. You heard it here first.
Archangel Michael says, yes, and many, many more celebrities and VIPs.
Oh my God, P. Diddy killed Tupac and Michael Jackson. Oh my God.
Thank you for letting us know.
And Justin Bieber, he killed Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber Netanyahu is also got killed by P. Diddy.
Kanye West still alive.
Damn.
No. Kanye West said himself, if I ever disappear and come back, it's not me.
Oh,
Did
shit.
you tell us the truth? Kanye West warned us. Did Kanye West knew this is about to happen?
Oh, damn.
Is the Kanye West we see now on the news, on stages, the real Kanye West?
Damn.
No. Is the Kanye West we see now on stage a clone? Yes. Did they replace Kanye West because he exposed so much?
Oh, damn.
For example,
shit.
about Bruce Lee, PTD. At the beginning,
So just real quick, Surveillance says, is Jeff ever going to go on DP? Was there following up with Ben? No. I love Ben. Ben is a dear fucking friend of mine. I love Ben. In fact, I will, you know what? I'll do one right now. I'm going to load up my phone. Where the fuck is Ben? I haven't talked to him in like a week or something. But I talk to Ben at least like once every 2 months or so. What should I send to Ben? I'll send, hey, Big Daddy, send me some sexy feet pics. All right, I just sent that to Ben from Drunken Peasants. I love Ben. Ben's great. No, I have no falling out with Ben. If you want to know why I haven't been on a lot of internet stuff, it's because my life is complicated. My life is complicated, and it's tough for me to be able to engage in like internet stuff. It's also why I haven't been making a whole lot of like content online, that sort of thing. I love Ben. There's no drama. It's great. I'm all the way a big DP fanboy still. Anyway, we gotta get some more still breaking news.
I asked if P. Diddy is involved in all this. Are we allowed getting more answers? Did he... Not directly him. Michael says almost the same as with Tupac. They sent some people. Did Trump try to help him?
Why do
Was
these
Kanye
wingnuts
West
like
a
Trump?
negative orientated soul? No. And the last question, will Kanye West reincarnate? Very soon.
Oh, good.
Michael
Good.
doesn't give us more details, you see, but he says very, very soon. As you can see, the conspiracy theory is true. The Kanye West we see now on stages or in interviews, it's only a clone now. With some VIPs, they were successful, they saved them, but with some, no chance. Do you want a video about Charlie Kirk? I mean, this is a very, very sensitive topic, and it's very heavy.
Oh my God!
But let me know
Please.
if you want a video about it.
Yes.
And check out my page for more content.
I want you to use your dowsing rods to answer all the fucking questions about Charlie Kirk. Absolutely, please, for the love of fucking sweet Christ in heaven, I need all of your videos about Charlie Kirk. That would be the best. Yes. So for those who are asking in the chat, I will go back on DP very soon. It has been a thing. I'll talk about all this stuff like at the end of the show. I promise. I'll do that. It's cool. Let's make some tracks. We only got oh God, we only have 15 fucking minutes. We got to burn through some of these. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. I am so excited about this video. Also, my headphones are starting to shit out on me. This one side of them is like getting fucked up. So I'm gonna pop it out.
Right. What's up, my brothers and sisters of the left-hand path?
Hey, what's up, my
thanks
brothers?
to each of you who participated in this past month's group working with Shimyaza during the blood moon eclipse. That was an awesome, intense ritual. I've gotten excellent feedback from everyone who participated in that, and it was such an honor to do so. So thank you to all of you who participated.
Sure.
Welcome to the family of the Watchers if you participated.
Sure.
So I wanted to show you guys our new vampire box. Right? This is the new super vampire box.
Okay. Here's where I want to stop it for a second. And I want to pose this question to you guys. We're going to watch this video for like a good minute or so. When I first started watching this, all I could think of was Devil Worshipper QVC. Like that's just where that's where my vibe is at. I want to know if you feel the same way. Vampire QVC. Vampire Devil Worshipper QVC. Let's go.
It is literally twice the size of the original vampire box that we used to sell. It's also much better quality. Instead of screws coming out of the top of it on a thin copper plate, we have a very thick copper plate here that is attached very well to the top. It also has an input jack and an output jack so that you can daisy chain it to other types of machines for more elaborate operations. The top copper plate is the input plate, and this slot right here lined with copper is the output plate.
Sure.
So
sure.
If I wanted to, you can use this 100 different ways. And it's one of my favorite machines because you don't have any dials. You know, a lot of people have trouble to.
Okay, first of all, it's a radionics machine. It's just a radionics machine, which is a bullshit fucking radio machine that just goes, it doesn't do anything. But like I am getting so hardcore fucking QVC vibes. Like, hi everybody, JS Garrett with Hugh here today. Today we've got an amazing super vampire box. This one is actually 25% larger than version 1 vampire box. This one, instead of the basic sunken screws, has a smooth copper plate. This time, we're bringing to you the most... Yes, I'm playing with my toes. Stop looking at them. Stop. If you're going to stare at my toes, you have to send me money. You fucking weirdo. You fucking absolute freak. You dirty, dirty little fucking whore. Anyway, sorry. Anyway.
Tuning the dials. And with traditional machines, if you don't get the dials tuned just right, then you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. So with this, there are no dials, and it works great. And it's
it works right out of the
3-4
box.
times more powerful than
Unbox, plug in, and you're on your way.
Purchased it and said that we put out a sleep challenge, like put yourself on the machine and see if you can sleep. And nobody's been able to do it yet. Like you will literally have to turn this thing off and wind down for a couple of hours before you are able to go to sleep. So you can put your DNA on here, or you can use a Polaroid, or you can...
Okay. This is bullcrap. JS Garrett can show off his vampire box and nothing happens, but I show off my vampire box. It's indecent exposure. This is Goth Parrot. I mean, listen. I'm never going to complain if you show off your vampire box. Like, that's just what I'm saying. It's fine. But, like, I get it. It's not fair. It's not fair. He can do it, and it's a commercial. We do it, and it's like, you're getting arrested. That's bullshit. That's super bullshit. Super lame. I've only ever sent one YouTuber money. It was you, Jeff, just before we bought our home. Oh, yeah, no, you're fine. I'm just being a dickhead. Don't worry about it. I don't actually, I give no shits about scamming or fucking performing for money. I'm just here to have fun. I don't give a shit, dude. It's fine. Let's give it 30 more seconds and then we gotta move on because like we're up on the wire here. No, you know what? We're done. We're done with this video. We have to move on. I've got to show you this next one because it's so good. We're here with Moon Henry. I am so excited to show you this video. It's so fucking funny. Here we go. Okay, Here we go.
This is fallen angel technology. Humans cannot do this. What you're looking at, by the way, that's a hair. What you're looking at is an Apple chip, a processor chip under a microscope. It's literally impossible we can do what you're about to see. It's quite obviously magic. It's literally magic, like it's always been since the beginning of time. Fallen angels giving us crazy technology that we could otherwise not do. If you think that humans could just out the blue do this, then you are fooled.
No, obviously humans can't just out of the box fucking do this. Like, okay, how did we do this? How do we make things smaller? We built a machine, and we designed the machine to make things smaller than we could make them. And so it could make things smaller than we could do it by hand. And then that machine made another machine that could make things smaller than that machine could make. And then that machine made another machine that could make things smaller than that machine could make. And then that machine made another machine that could make things that were smaller than that machine could make. Like, that's how it fucking worked. Like, that's precision fucking engineering. Like, that's how it works. But it's actually really, this video is really cool because I don't know if it's real or not, but like, that's microtechnology.
This is literally a copycat, a mimic of God's creation of the earth on a microscopic level. I mean, look how the cities are laid out. Like in the stars, you can see a grid pattern, like an energy pattern that exists. Do you know how close in we are right now? This is so ridiculous to think that we could even do this. Our phones are literal black mirrors that we are holding in our hand. It's literal black magic. Literally, you can watch somebody else's life even further. If you're a hacker, you can hack into someone's phone and see what they're doing at the moment, exactly like a crystal ball in a diviner. Really quickly, just for perspective, this is the zoom out. Like, how small this is freaking ridiculous that we could ever even, create at such a small, microscopic level. It is not human. I'm telling you, it's not human.
No, it's machine. It's machine. And like, this is the point though. The point is that like, this guy sees something in like the most micro fucking level possible, and he can't fathom that that's science, that that's engineering, that that's so incredible that human innovation can design a machine to make a machine smaller, that the machine can make something even smaller, that can make a machine that is even something smaller, that can make a machine that's even something smaller. And like, that is the brilliance of our species. That is why we are so incredible, why we have so much capacity, that we can make the tools to make the tools to make the tools to make something perform something so amazing. And he's like, it's black magic. Dude, fuck off. It's witchcraft. Fuck you. Fuck off. What a weak fucking perspective. Holy shit. All right. Anyway, fittest flat earther. Let's go.
So I think I figured out what black holes really are.
Oh, nice.
And I'm not
Good.
even joking.
Okay.
You're going to want to stick around for this one. What I first need to do is build my case for the fact that we do, in fact, live underwater. Here's some evidence of it here with the lunar wave, which has been captured by many people multiple times. And yes, you might want to pass it off as camera interference or something like that. But as the evidence compiles, you'll see it's water. Have you ever seen what stars and
I don't
even
really know what that
planets
is. I
look
think it's like a
through
distortion wave or something,
amateurs,
but that's okay.
telescopes, and P1000 cameras? They look an awful lot like pool lights shimmering in water. Here's a still frame from the star Polaris. Again, looks like a pool light shimmering in water. Here's the dog star Sirius. Again, a pool star shimmering in water.
Shimmering
Not to
in water.
mention what the oldest history book in the world says. And God said, let there be a firmament in the middle of the waters and let it divide the waters from the waters. You know, the firmament, the thing that separates the waters above from the waters below,
Right.
which they love to tell us about in cartoons and movies. Here's a dome underwater in SpongeBob. And I'm sure we've all seen this Simpsons clip.
Kicks and deals. It's a long fly ball going back.
and the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium. Oh, Simpson just broke this dream's reality wide open.
The Simpsons just disproved fucking globe Earth. Wah, 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 wah. God damn it. Fucking asshole. Jesus Christ. I get all of my evidence through cartoons.
So that being said, like I said in the beginning, we live under water. Talks about it in the Bible. There's many, many evidences of that. And
as somebody who has crippling thalassophobia, fuck, I hope not. That is a horrifying idea. Absolutely horrifying idea. No way.
if you don't realize that, it's just because you still believe what you've always
If you're trying
been
to tell me
told
that,
from the time you were a
like the
young little
universe is
lad.
Subnautica, I'm just gonna fucking
stars
die.
were
I
burning
will
balls of
lose my
gas
shit. I'm
quintillions of
so
miles
afraid
away
of the
from them.
ocean.
It's scientifically impossible to see light from quintillions of miles away. We'll get back to the main point. There's water above us, and even ancient Babylonian cultures knew this. Babylonian legend of creation. Tiamat was a huge dragon that was vanquished, and her body was cut in two. Half of it was used to make the firmament to part the waters above.
Oh, so a 3,000-year-old bunch of dipshits in the desert is why we live under the ocean. Oh, okay, sure.
And now back to black holes. I was just sitting poolside the other day doing some research, not at all thinking about black holes. And then I noticed something. I noticed a little bit of a funnel starting to appear in the top of the pool surface. And then I looked at it closer.
Wait. I shouldn't live over there because you're surrounded by oceans. I love being on the coast. I love being by the ocean. I don't want to be on the ocean.
The firmament is to keep out the ghost leviathans.
Oh, right. Is that like the weird whale creatures from the Avatar series? Is that what that is? But spooky. Sorry, I'm like halfway through watching Avatar 3. By the way, Avatar 3 sucks. It sucks. It's fucking awful. I'm like halfway through it. It's like a 4-hour fucking movie. I'm halfway through it. Fucking terrible movie. What the fuck? Why in the fuck does this keep happening? Holy shit. Whatever. Anyway, what are you talking about with drains?
And noticed what it was doing. Noticed especially what it was doing to light. How it was not letting light escape it. In fact, absorbing the light where it appeared there wasn't any. It made me think about
black holes are drains in the firmament? Fuck yeah.
Nonsensical story they tell us about black holes and how they're so strong in gravity that nothing can escape them. Not even light. And well, then I looked up the video of what they say a black hole actually looks like, and I couldn't help but notice the exact similarity. Spiraling and not showing light in the center. And I thought to myself, maybe a black hole is simply spiraling waters above. Now I'm just in out of...
I love the idea that this fucking dipshit with too big of a chin is somehow managing to rub his 4 brain cells together and being like, actually a black hole is probably just like a drain in the fucking sink drain of the firmament, Oh, it's fine. Like, that's great. That's fucking no notes, dude. No notes. That's great. Incredible stuff. Yep. I'm on board. I'm co-signing. I like it. It's good.
We also give you the stones.
Oh, the stones. Anyway. Draining where? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? It's not a big deal. It's fine. This is a point in time where I have to give everybody like a content warning. After this, it's going to be gross. I got 3 videos. They're going to be gross. They're quick, but they're going to be gross. There will be piss. There will be piss. There will be rotten meat, whatever. But I do have an announcement at the end of the roundup. So should I do it before the content warning? No, I'm gonna. If you're a real fucking wingnut head, you're just gonna have to stick around for it. So anyway, content warning. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go.
What's up, brothers? So I basically have been in a sort of a relationship the last several months, and this person's really nice and awesome, but the communication's just not there. And so, you know, and also we have way different belief systems on key things. And so anyway,
You know, I feel that. I was in a similar situation a few months ago, where like, yeah, you know, the things just weren't really like panning out. You know, we just didn't want the same things. We didn't believe in the same things, and yeah, no, I get it, man. I get it. It's fine.
just sad because it's not really, I don't think it's necessarily going to work. I hope it works out, but I don't think it will. So
Well, it didn't work out for me, but you know, maybe you'll be better. We'll see.
to make myself feel better, I'm just making lemonade. Because when
What?
life gives you lemons, what do? Drink some fucking lemonade. It's so beautiful.
Okay, I didn't do that. When I went through a brief breakup, I did not drink my piss. But you know what? You do you, boo.
Holy moly, it tastes... Whoa! The initial taste was like popcorn. Smells like popcorn. Oh my god.
Oh my
It
god.
tingles my balls.
Ooh.
Maybe it's the energy drink that I had this morning. I think it is. Wow.
Well, I didn't deal with my breakup like that, but that's okay. Anyway, here's next.
So guys, I've stopped drinking the evolved urine for the time being because it's really hit my gut, so I don't need to for a while, and I want to see how that affects the urea levels in my blood. But check this out, I have been gargling with my aged urine, and this is what it's done to my tongue today.
That's called
So you can
thrush.
see that it's like basically stripped off some
Honey boo. That's called thrush. That is a thrush infection.
of the coating, and I'm just walking down to the creek and I'm just like peeling old skin. It's like deep exfoliation because it's base, it's alkaline, it's really alkalizing, it's really cleaning. So this
That's a bacterial infection. It's called thrush. Honey boo. You have bacteria because you drank aged piss. You fucking moron.
is doing this to my tongue. Can you imagine what it's doing to the lining of the gut and stripping all of the parasites from the lining of the gut? All those parasites that live in the gut lining that you just literally cannot get to.
Well, and here's our last video.
Ounces of blood got me feeling bloated, so I fasted 2 days. Bloating's down, feeling strong, got my appetite back. Could drink all that blood, made me lose appetite.
You look like a freak.
A little olive oil, a little Westchester sauce, some sourdough bread toasted in butter.
Wait. It's called Worcester sauce. Worcester. I learned that because of my my UK friends. You're welcome, buddies. Worcester. It's Worcester sauce.
Gruyere cheese on top, perfectly toasted. Oh boy, I can't wait to eat. Some Amish jalapeno mustard, some primal ketchup sweetened with honey, some pickles and brine, yellow onions. I wish I had white, because white is always right. Some tomato.
Okay,
Now I
wait.
drink that.
Little sus. That's a little sus of a fucking statement, okay, bud? That's a little whatever.
40 ounces of blood. I fulfilled my bloodlust, had a little bloating from it. But now I decided to fast, and I'm breaking this fast with this good, wholesome American. What's more wholesome than an American cheeseburger, boy?
That's not a cheeseburger. That's raw meat, buddy. That's raw meat on like a slice of bread.
A sip of the old pussy clabbered milk. The closest to heaven
that I've ever felt, and I don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. Fuck you, TikTok, and you're stupid. When in my 90s, how I was in my fucking 90s. I don't give a fuck about celebrities. I don't give a fuck about celebrities and how they looked in the fucking 90s. Stop celebrity worship.
Okay, he's kind of right about that one a little bit. I kind of got really irritated and tired of those fucking videos. But gross, gross, gross. Very gross. Super, super gross. Yeah. So, we're here at the end of the roundup. I had a couple of things that I did want to say. Number one is I got an email today, actually, from YouTube mentioning that I hadn't done anything with my second channel in like 12 months, and that they were going to like cancel my like partnership or that sort of thing if I don't make content and blah, 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 blah. And I realized that a lot of people have sent me messages over the past few months, the past year, basically, asking why I haven't been making content. If you have not picked up on it, I kind of like broke my silence on it on TikTok and on Instagram. But for those who are not aware, I did get divorced. I did. It's been over a year now since that happened. And I didn't talk about it, and I'm still not going to talk about it. It's not really anybody else's business. But I felt like I should probably at least mention that the reason why I have not had content coming out for a good long time was because I just was emotionally not in a space where I possibly could be. And a lot of people knew that's what was happening because obviously there was a big gaping hole where somebody used to be and isn't there anymore. And it is what it is. But it's been over a year at this point, and I don't know if I'm ready to make videos yet. I don't know if I'm ready to try and jump back into the things that I used to do. I don't know. But I kept it quiet for over a year, and I just kind of dealt with my stuff and just focused on being a dad. And when I was online, it was just to do the roundup and to like show up for you guys and to like hang out and have a good time. But that's why I didn't make content. That's why I didn't make videos. That's why I didn't like do more involved things that I was otherwise doing before. Things got bad. They didn't work out. It is what it is. I have nothing else really to say about the situation other than just that. I do want to do something. I want to. I love the idea of being able to utilize something that I did actually make to maybe make some kind of a difference. And I do feel like when I have the ability to do the roundup and be with people and they share parts of their lives with me and we interact and like they can share with me what's happening with them, if it's their best or their worst or whatever, and we can interact in that way. And I feel that's very cool. But I do have this thing that I made over the past few years that maybe I could maybe help in some way. How I use that in the future, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with it. But I'm open to suggestions. And I guess I've just been biding my time and waiting until I find what I should use it for, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I guess I feel like I'm in a place of transition where hopefully soon I find that direction that I can take what I have and do something good with it, because that's what I'd like to do. But until then, and I don't know when that will be. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. Maybe it'll be a few months from now. I don't know. I hope it's sooner rather than later. But until that happens, we at least, you and I, will have in 30 days from now, actually less than 30 days because we're going to do the Wingnut road trip. In a few weeks from now, oh shit, oh no, wait, shit, hang on.
Some say it's bad luck to wish you a happy birthday before it's up. So not just yet, but here's something. Have a safe trip, and we'll see you next month. You take care. Less than 3.
Dania just tipped me $100. I fucking love you, Dania. I love you very much. Thank you so much, buddy. You fucking madman. Okay, I'm coming across the pond. I'm coming over there to fucking Europe. I'm going to go hang out with you. We're going to have a fucking great time. I'm going to find some time in between like my tours that I do this summer. But it's going to be on you. You're going to have to show me Europe. If you're going to be my backpack buddy, we're going to fucking do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to have a great fucking time. I love you, bud. So, again, we won't do Couch Princess next time. We'll get everything all set up the way I like to do it. I love you guys very much. Thank you for keeping showing up from my family, whatever it is, to yours. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. We'll see you at the Wingnut Roundup in April. All right. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.